Guys, I see all these accusations of us being loose, lazy, late
Maybe
streamers.
vulgar.
Yeah, and that's just like not who we are. I don't know why you think we'd be the type of streamers to do that kind of thing.
Just because we look like it, just because we talk about, with all the girlfriends to be like pregnant. It doesn't mean we're vulgar streamers, okay? We do it in a very non-vulgar manner.
I don't know if you saw Moonlight's last video where he did like an impression of what we talk like, and that was just
Oh, really?
slander.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you didn't see it? I just say the clip. Where he's like,
no.
I definitely sent, I could have sworn I sent it to you. Because it was the Ira thing, and he was like, and if I was to, put on my best Chaos Squared impression, this now confirms that Ira is into ass play or something like that.
No, wait. Oh, okay. Yep. I see that. I gave a little me naturally react thing.
Wow. Do your reacts mean nothing, sir?
I'm a very in the moment person, I suppose.
That's bullshit. That's exactly the opposite of what I've known about you.
Well, okay, I'm in the moment in the sense that I bring to bear all of my knowledge on a particular moment, and then I basically do like one strike kind of shit, and then I forget the strike because I do that to the next moment. So there's nothing's carried over from moment to moment except for basic fundamentals.
Well, hello everyone. I'm adding everyone on the Discord, and I'm also going to get some cheeky little lo-fi for the background, because like I liked that better when we did that in the Kogoe one. That's why we were 1 minute late, because I was trying to get the lo-fi before I went live, and then I was like, I don't have time.
Yeah, we're doing all, we do it all last minute, but yeah.
And that's my fault. And you know what? I need to be better about that. How about peaceful night on the rooftop with my cat?
Okay.
Well, I mean, should I make sure? Let me put copyright free, because that's my biggest fear every single time.
I mean, we always have the video game music. I guess I probably should throw up some set selection that we can peruse.
Chillin' in Space is what we used last time. I guess I'll just have to have it on like a loop. Oh, it is. It's much louder than I thought. Ah, it's so loud! Sorry for the lo-fi ear rape, everybody.
That's an interesting combination of words. Yeah.
Didn't even consider that. Oops! Here I am full screening this like that's what you're going to be looking at. All right. Let's turn that down to a nice. How's that, everyone? Is that a good?
An ear massage.
An ear caress. An ear smooch. Yes. A little. What's
like
that?
A pair of giant boobies, pressed against your face or your back.
Yeah, and just because these giant boobies of mine are pressed against your face or back, it does not mean that I'm trying to fuck you. It does not mean that I'm like a slut or horny at all. Best remember that.
As I only do this with select few people.
No, I do it with everyone because there's nothing sexual at all about my tits.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, guys, tell me how the audio's sounding. Do we like where the lo-fi is at? Let's see here, and let me read some fucking chat while we ease ourselves into this. So this will be the same way we always do these streams. We'll talk to the chat for a second here. We'll do our review as we normally would, and then we'll end the stream off with a big old fucking back and forth with you and us.
Yep.
So let's see. Tell me how's the audio sounding, everybody? Everything good? I'm gonna also.
And when I heard it a second ago, it did sound nice. The lo-fi is not too overpowering. It's just kind of there in the background.
Perfect. It sounds great to me. Let's see. Reyes.
Do we have any audio perverts in the chat who can talk about like it's like 1 decimal or 1 decibel off?
I think you guys should up your audio by like 0.6 and then down the. Fantastic. So I don't know if you saw, we got to start off by shouting out the people that were, as always, we have a group of people that like to come into these streams like 24 hours before they're even live. And
feel like a personal diary, and just rack up the points.
The Perfect Being was just absolutely talking to themselves in the beginning. I'm definitely not going to read all of it, but I appreciate it. Let's see. I am above XP amount from the last stream now very nicely, meaning it'll take over $20 to beat it with a single donation. Damn. I mean, he is the perfect being for a reason. Shout outs. Let's see. Gloomy. Chat farming, a man of your talents. So funny. Let's see. Where does it actually start? Oh, there we go. There's everyone saying hi. Hello, AV. Hello, Gloomy. Hello, the perfect being. Hello, Rayos.
Howdy, everyone.
Who is this Rayos guy? Hello, Kirby guy. Hello, Fishy Steel. I'm so tired that it's 2 a.m. where I am. But don't worry, Rayos is tired because he's coming back from a trip. You want to tell them about your trip, Rayos?
A trip, not on my favorite rocket ship, but it was about 2 hours away from where I live. I described it for people. I think I definitely described it to Red and the broader council as a nudist camp, but it was more like a clothing optional gated community kind of thing, and like the boonies. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got to be naked. Got to, I don't know, walk around a lot.
I have to assume that like awakens something within you. You know, you get to like Garden of Eden and shit.
No,
you're naked.
No, I pretty much always do. When I have the house myself, I basically am like naked for at least like one day.
Me too.
I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, I got the grill on Saturday morning for
grilling
everyone.
with your cock out.
Well, no, we had to wear pants and a little smock. Because I saw several times. I saw grease getting onto my pants. No! Like, yeah, if I was naked, that would have been on the balls,
dude.
It would have had sizzling balls for everyone. That would
my cock's so fat that when I turn around, I'll accidentally mistake it for one of the brats on the grill, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit!"
Wild.
Yeah. We're already getting money from these freakish people. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I can't believe you give us money. It's so nice of you.
Yes.
Rich,
thank you.
Another day, another late Chaos Squared stream. You know what? Maybe next time we'll do it 1 minute early, and then you can donate and tell us how early we are.
You're too early. Not my streamer.
Exactly. Well,
I don't recognize you. You've changed. The money changed you.
I liked Chaos Squared when they were late all the time. You know, it really showed out.
It made them feel more like, you know, more human, more down to earth. Now I can't do this professionalism. It's like infecting everything.
You know what's this is a good segue. You know, Richmond, you paid 20. Lol, I wish. You paid $2, so you deserve this hot piece of exclusive news. We are looking to upgrade our streams, okay? So, obviously, Rayos lovingly, graciously sent me his old computer as he was upgrading. So I now have a nice computer. So we're going to start looking into actually like doing professional shit, like having the chat on screen. The big one that I just commissioned, and I think he may be in here. I saw... Did we see Zarkon? We did, right?
Zarkon, let me see.
I thought I saw him earlier. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I saw him in the server. Well, if not...
I don't think he's in chat.
Damn it, Zarkon. Anyway, well, Zarkon, the artist... Many of you may know him. He did. If you're in the Discord, he's the one who I commissioned to draw my Kurumi fan chapter from that one stream we did. But anyway, I've commissioned Zarkon to make a stream starting soon screen for us, and I'm really excited. I was hoping that'd be done by this stream, but he had a lot going on. He had exams and other.
Can't rush perfection.
Exactly, and I wouldn't want to. So the next stream. I will announce this now, and I'm pretty sure, I know I didn't discuss it with Reyes, but I think he'll be chill with it. You know what? If you want to disagree, you can. In my opinion, yes, the next stream will be a stock stream finally because it's been way too long, and we will have chat on screen and a stream starting soon screen. That is say that fucking 3 times fast.
Yeah. Yeah, the chat screen thing, that's something we probably could just do right after stream if you have time. But yeah.
For sure, yeah. Welcome's Coffee. No way, is he back?
Yep, he's here.
Oh,
he's
shit!
Here,
Welcome's Coffee fucked me up so bad last stream that we took a 3-week break because we got fucked up by Welcome's Coffee.
Did you watch any of the other ads? Because they get really avant-garde as it goes on.
That's real art, dude. That's some fucking art. We got some more donations here. Duro friend, $5. I don't know if I should thank Momoji or call the police. I'm gonna thank. I will always thank Momoji. In fact, Momoji, I was already kind of eking towards this, but this chapter pushed her over the edge. Momoji for a while has been high A tier for me. She's S tier.
Yes.
She's S tier.
I had this. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm saying it. Momoji's kind of fucking beautiful, ain't she?
I love her. Genuinely, like I mean, she's also like, I think she'd be a good date for you too, because like you kind of prefer like the lower energy people, right? She really does just kind of like take care of herself. She might just grope you occasionally, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
And the groping will make you feel way better.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not even in a sexual way. I'd just be like, damn, girl, you really got all the knots I didn't even know I had.
Imagine you wake up and you're like, damn, I really wanted to draw today. I'm not feeling it. And then she would massage you and you'd be like, I feel fucking incredible.
I do often have some stress on my left shoulder. Yeah. I guess it's from apparently it's from sleeping on your side. Yeah.
What is happening? We're fucking
I know. We're getting
money.
Yeah, raking in the dough.
Thank you. I mean, all it takes is a new girlfriend.
I guess we allowed them to save up money because we haven't been streaming as much. You know, we had been unintentionally like over plowing the land, so now we've let it like fallow a bit.
Ooh, that's good terms. Yeah, Reyes was too busy with his cock out in the woods to stream. You know,
I was looking up at the clear, no city light sky.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I was walking outside and it was like that's the dark that you don't see in like the city. I was like, damn, this is kind of spooky.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to experience that. Christopher Mayer Bacon, $20. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Seriously, lovely to come back.
He's going after Perfect Beings score.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 here. Oh no, never mind. They're just both orange. I thought there was. Lovely to come back from vacation to a new GF stream. Thank you, Christopher Mayer Bacon. And I can't help but notice that you're coming back from vacation at the same time as Reyes. Were you in the same forest?
Hey, maybe. I did meet a bunch of people.
Mikolos 55, you give us happiness, of course we give you money. Oh my god, you guys.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much, man. And I'll be sure to, after I read these donations, let's read some non-donate, because I don't want you guys to think you have to pay money to get your shit read. Let's see. Okay, and then we got Just to Mess with Richmond. $20 or 20 pounds? What is that?
He's dollar mogging his ass. Let me see. 22 pounds. How do I type that into?
Oh man, let's see. Oh, is Moon here? Moon! Just casually forgetting the other stream. What other stream?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What other stream, actually? I don't remember.
Oh, Moonlight! Yeah. Oh, the stream we're gonna do with the council.
Oh, okay, yes. I didn't ask about that. That's
next weekend,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So next, on the break week, we're going to be tier list ranking with the council definitely not all. It's going to be like the pregnancy stream where it's going to be multiple parts, but we're going to be tier list ranking the girlfriend intro chapters with the council. I don't think I forgot about it, Moonlight. I meant like our next stream personally.
Yeah.
But okay.
20 pounds is about 26 USD.
Fuck yes, bro. That is a lot of money. Wondering. That is a quarter of $100 just to fucking mog Richmond. Oh my god. By the way, these new girlfriend streams really do rake it at 54 concurrent viewers right now. Holy fuck. I don't know if we've ever. We're big balling here, big rolling, whatever the saying is. The pressure's on. Well, speaking of things that are big.
Oh, yeah.
So here's what we'll do. We're going to transition into the review section. Usually during this section, we don't super look at chat, so we can kind of stay focused. Otherwise, it would go forever. But please stick around, because when we're done with our traditional review section, we will come back and talk to you guys for probably an hour.
Have fun amongst each other. Take Perfect Beings example and just chit chat and whatnot. It's fun for the friends. I guess before
Wilkins
that,
coffee. Sorry that I'm 3 minutes late.
Okay. Oh my god, he copies his first comment in the stream. I guess he felt unheard.
Brother, we fucking specifically called you out. But hey, you know what? Fine. Until I remember there was a stream today, so I locked in and swam to land. Oh my god.
So were you drowning in some Wilkins brand coffee?
Hopefully it wasn't too hot, because then you'd have scalding, horrific 3rd-degree burns.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be wild.
Finally doing a review live. So nice to have you. I assume you've commented on other things. We're just so big for our own good. I can't memorize.
Yeah. Sorry, we can't catch all the people who stop by our reviews and streams.
Seriously,
how it goes in this business.
Fantastic to have you. And it means a lot. Seriously, it's like I remember when I first started doing this with Reyes. I mean, our first couple streams probably had like 7 to 10 people. So thank you guys so much.
Those are our day ones. Some of them are in chat right now.
I straight up. And you know what? A smooch for all of you.
Yeah.
I'll oh wow, that was a thick one. All right.
Yeah.
Reyes is more willing to smooch after all these experiences he's had.
I guess so, yeah.
All
Even
right.
though I've never kissed anyone yet. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, Gray! It's fucking Gray. I didn't realize that was you, Greymon, in our Discord.
Oh. Nope. Happy to see you here.
Yeah, that's the one with the nice ass
Oh.
and the great personality.
Mhm.
All right. Focusing up here, let's
Okay,
get
before we
into it.
go to the actual chapter stuff, do you want to read the little blurb
Of
at the beginning,
course.
like where there's like a
Oh.
color commentary from the writers and authors. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, she's really just like cheating here, which is like, you're like, yeah, 2026 is just halfway through. What's the most memorable thing to happen? He's like, yeah, giving birth, taking maternity leave.
Beat
Okay,
that,
okay.
fuckers.
Yeah, like, yeah, he's really just mocking the rest of us who are just be like, yeah, I know, I got a new job this year. That was kind of big. Like,
Yeah, for me, let me see. This year, oh god. Honestly, it's been kind of a boring year for me, especially because I mean, like a lot of the coolest shit that happins to me is this community and this channel, and it's been like a kind of a slow year for it.
yeah, for some reason, looks at Nozawa.
Nozawa. Yeah, I think for me, it might be living vicariously through Moonlight to be able to ask the dub voice actors a couple questions. For those who don't know, Moonlight is interviewing Iku's VA, the narrator's VA, Rentaro's VA.
He's a true
someone
big
else
fish in this pond.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, you know what? He's the big fish, or the little minnows eating bacteria off of his skin. You know.
Yeah. I feel like we're a little bit higher in the food chain.
You know what? You're right. Actually, yeah, we are. I'm not. But help me with a better metaphor.
Okay, I don't know enough about fish ecosystems to like add.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, chat, save us.
All right.
We're not gonna read it, but just put it up anyway.
I'll read. No, you're right. We're getting another review. Karane's VA. Yes, that is also one. But yeah, so that's probably the coolest thing for me. I sent a bunch of. I got council privileges, so I sent like 5-ish questions to Moonlight. And I think you guys, lovers of the agenda that I push, will appreciate the questions that I'm asking. Right? It's things like pushing the polyamory agenda. It's things like pushing the Rentaro's a great role model for men agenda.
My questions I sent weren't as I don't know, like deep, but yeah, I just threw in. Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I threw in some of my own as well.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's get into the review.
Yeah. Anyway, all right.
I'm going to turn this off so I don't distract myself. But again, please stick around because we will talk to you guys for like an hour afterwards. Okay. All right, we're in.
Longest gap between new GFs we've had yet. Hopefully the longest we'll ever have.
Yeah, it very well might be, unless Nozawa somehow grows a fucking fondness for having children. Yeah. If you can imagine, she's got a taste for it now.
A taste for flesh, I guess. I don't know.
A taste for ripping her own flesh.
Oh, yeah.
You have to assume, not to be gross, but statistically.
I mean, she had mentioned it was like an ordeal, right?
Oh yeah, she did. Shout outs. Hopefully you're all stitched back up together, girl. Oh my god. So
yeah. Anyway, I can't wait to see what Nakazawa has in store for us. Let's see, like pretending that we're about to turn the page right to
I see.
This.
Yeah, wow. So, okay, let me get my notes here. So, this is an interesting one, right? So, like, comparing this to Kogoe, because Kogoe was one where, and I actually went back and re-listened to our stream for her to kind of remember what my take on her was, and I was very like instantly in love with her. I talked about how like it felt like I zung with her, like
yes.
There are some GF designs where it's like page 1, I'm like boom, I'm in, I love her. I don't even need to know her thing, I love her.
Right.
This was a slow burn for me.
Okay. I was
that's interesting.
Probably not in a little zinging with her, but I was like, holy moly! I did the freaking like distorted face emoji and everything. It was like, I mean, it was just very striking, like intro on just page 1.
Okay, so then this is something I do want to discuss with you then, because I want to know what's different between us, because I actually thought that her design was the weakest part of her.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because to me,
I was like.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
No, you go.
I was like, I hadn't even read the text on the page yet, and I was already like, okay. No. I was
all
in love
it takes big boobs for you people.
No, it was not. It was more like Oh my, this shit I wrote was fucking crazy. Like, yeah, like I'm already in love with her design, in love with the shape of you, they say. But yeah, like she's pulling off that Satsuki style, caterpillar eyebrow, full body smirking, confidence combo perfectly.
Okay.
And yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I wouldn't see how long an impression would last. And he's not as full body confidence as that little blurb down in the mid section of the page would imply. But
well, she's masking like a lot of the girls, right?
Yeah.
But I'll say
maybe I'm masking. It's more just like he's in her element right now, talking to basically her childhood friend.
Yes, when I say masking, I maybe I'm overusing that term. What I mean is, I not to blow my load, but clearly she has like trauma. She has some trauma, and she's trying very hard to. Well, fuck, man.
On page one, I wouldn't say it's obvious. Like she seems confident in a way that is juxtaposed against the rest of the chapter, which I assume I interpret it as being because she's talking to her Momiji, her dear friend rival.
Right. I'll say but then we find out that she doesn't really know a lot about her. They were just neighbors, right?
She says, but he's being a little sooner. These two, I don't know. I assume
she literally asks fucking Kurumi, like, "Hey, can you tell?"
Well, yeah, but she's asking. She's at the end of a rope after like a lifetime of fighting this what the fuck she calls herself? Like the mighty Momiji. Like she's at the end of a rope here. She's asking for help from anyone.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Clearly, I'm not good enough. Like I gotta ask her other friends.
I feel like we might have
what are her weaknesses?
I feel like we might have slightly different interpretations on her character, and I'm excited to bore those out here. So for me, slow burn. When I first saw her character design, and this is going to be a difference between me and you because you have that artistic eye and I don't, right? So initially when I saw her character design, what's usually very striking about this series to me is that the characters all look very different. This one didn't.
That is something I also noticed. Right, I was like class prez as well. I was like, okay,
yeah.
So we're getting like Kyo 2.0 / Kimari 2.0. Like I mean, even like her hair, her front part of her hair is like kind of like a mismatch between Kimari and Kyo in the sense like she's got the two little bangs framing her face like Kimari, but then she's also got like kind of thin fringe above her eyes, like But it's like a cast with a cast this big, we're gonna start getting kind of not repeats, but like rehashes, I guess. For
sure. Allow me to get through my spiel, because otherwise, if you will. But yeah, no. It's all I'm saying. It was a slow burn, right? When she first showed up, it wasn't like an instant like boom, like because Kogoe felt so different from every other girl in the cast.
Pull up
instantly.
Kogoe's thing as well, so I can see.
It was like an instant different design. You know what I mean? This one, it felt a little like, okay, I need to see more, right? That's all.
Yeah, because what struck me was not the design, rather it was like the composition. I was like all right, it looks like I could tell from page one they already had a strong concept for the character already. So I was like, okay, I'm down for what you guys are pulling out.
Yeah. So and like even like an underwhelming GF that's kind of agreed upon by the fandom, like GI, right? Like the design is so striking. You've got the crosses everywhere. You know what I mean? Her outfit is so unique. I think maybe.
I guess because her Miss Fukushida-san's design is really only striking hair wise, and I mean obviously big booby.
Oh, I definitely noticed. The first thing I noticed was how tight she's like pulling the torso of her.
Really well fitted. Yeah, the what's the word? Like the hourglass figure is like insane.
And then we find out that that's actually very important to her character, right? So just I was trying to get through this because I know that people can be like, "What? Red doesn't like her?" I'm clicking off. It's like,
that comment. But no, I think this is a girl that you could bring to your parents, and she probably would. Win them over easily.
That's why I really hope that I'm getting to this fast enough. I do like her now. I was just trying to walk through my
I was like at every sentence you were saying, I was just jumping in with my own color.
Yes, you fucking were. Let me cook for 3 seconds.
I'm becoming more. What's the word? Conversationally confident.
You are. I might have to. I have to get like we both should have a shot caller for the other guy that we get to use like 3 times per stream.
Damn.
For real
we're
emergencies.
we're gonna become like turned on by electroshock.
Ooh,
It's gonna get weird.
yeah. I'm looking at all these women, and I'm getting a boner, and then I'm getting shocked, and it's confusing my brain.
I'm talking with my good buddy and my good pal, my co-host. And make some weird blend of feelings, you know.
Ugh, co-host suck. Okay, let me fucking cook for a second. So I see her I see her design. I'm not instantly sold. I'm like, okay, let's see, right? Especially because, you know, obviously I'm coming in wanting Skater Girl. I'm coming in wanting Nudist Girl. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was also coming in wanting 30-year-old divorcee. We cannot. None of us get what we want. Okay.
Yes. She's got the body of a 30-year-old. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so now I do like though one mole under the eye, my beloved.
Yes.
You know,
like we haven't got enough moles in this series recently. So I was like, oh, the mole. I missed you.
And you have to assume that the mole is an intentional character design choice because moles usually are like aligned with maturity, right? And her whole thing is that she looks more mature than she wishes she did, which I'm really excited to get into because that's the element of her character that really turned her around for me and made me really like her.
What do you think about the narrative part, like the page, like I don't know, like. Because I mentioned I was like immediately taken by how like narratively interesting the first page was. I mean, did you catch any of that, or was this like
in this one here? What?
This the first page, yeah. Like,
can you elaborate what you found narratively interesting?
I mean, I guess
unless you want me to just guess.
Well, I'll let you go first while I like kind of like gather my thoughts.
So I'll be honest, when you said that you found it narratively interesting, I thought that was you talking about Kogoe's chapter when you went back and looked.
Oh, no, I was talking about... Because
I found Kogoe's chapter very narratively interesting. I liked the, the two people walking behind the window. I recently reread that chapter, actually. For this one, narratively interesting? Let me see. I mean, I think it's narratively... In terms of the whole chapter, what I find narratively interesting is that there was a point in my notes where I was almost halfway through I don't know, however long it was until Rentaro showed up, where I'm like, where the fuck is Rentaro?
Right, yeah, they were motherfuckers teasing us. Like, Nakamura, you can't do this. I'm not used to being teased like this.
Yeah, so like narratively
edge like this.
You had said something. What was the term you used recently? It was a term for like starting the story midway through.
Oh, like in media res.
Yeah. I think it seems like he's Nakamura's doing that more often these days.
Yeah,
maybe that I could notice.
Okay.
But yeah, like in terms of, let me see, do I find anything specifically interesting here? Just the fact that we're like starting right with the girls and like, oh, here she comes. But I mean, no, nothing else really struck out to me. No, please enlighten me.
I mean, I guess just the angle of her, like it's it's kind of a low angle to give this sense of like grandiosity.
She's tall. She's got big booba.
Yeah. Like it was. Everything was kind of there. Everything is all working towards the same point in a very synchronized manner. And immediately I was like, okay, they're doing something here. I'm really interested in what they're doing. Like, it was very clear.
I see what you mean.
I mean, I don't think that wasn't there with Kogoe's thing. I mean, it
was just a different direction, I think. Like with Kogoe's, it was like she's from afar. We're seeing her from afar. She's like the weird kid in the corner. You even see Rentaro kind of like, what's going on with her?
Maybe it's just that I don't find that as interesting because
we're total opposites there.
When you described it, I see what you're describing. Then the energy that they put forward in Fushi's thing is maybe more my steam, but my speed. I do kind of write that way as well, where I like just kind of like throw shit at the audience or the reader or whatever, and kind of like punchiness is a big thing that I like to put in my work. So this is a very punchy opening, so I was like, oh, it's almost compatible with my style.
Yeah, how do I put this? I was also happy to see that her grade here is like super normal. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's not super stupid. She's not super smart. It's like it's a real normal human grade. And I was like, I like that. That was a good first thing to learn about her. Is that, okay, she's like kind of an average person. But she has a competitiveness for some reason. And I have an idea of why. Oh, what am I doing trying to fucking go in order? We've never done that before. Oh my god.
All right.
Reyes.
I mean, I was kind of enjoying it, but yeah.
We could try, but it's going to take us 16 hours.
Well, I mean, the viewers will appreciate that. Ain't that right, chat?
Oh my god. Well, do you mind if we jump around?
We can
because
jump
otherwise
around.
it's gonna be really constricting.
I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
So for me, what really was immediately interesting to me about this character was the second we start to kind of realize, like, okay, she's actually genuine. And I put this in the description of the live stream here. It's another one for the body dysmorphia gang. And I'm a big fan of that. I always have been, as someone who has, you know,
big
not
fan of body dysmorphia.
Yup.
Red.
Well, you know, and I don't want to overuse or how do I
I think this is. I mean, probably a very common and sort of like a light version of body dysmorphia, like because the most extreme end is, you know, I guess
I want to cut it off.
Transitioning.
Yes. You know, no, I like. And this is something, and hopefully I can find a good time to pull Allie in and talk about this, but I had an interesting conversation with Allie about this, because this is actually something that she experienced. She was one of the first girls in her grade to develop breasts, and she told me that this really is a thing that happens, this bullying that you get. I also
had a friend in middle school who also went through, like, she had the biggest boobs of the girls, and that was, I mean, I don't, in her case, I don't think she was, like, given that much trouble for that. I mean, I wasn't living her life, so for all I know, she was getting snide comments in the hallway, like Miss Fushida here.
Well, you know what I was excited to find out about this chapter was your thoughts on certain things, because I know that, like, one of the things that you have wanted more from this series is a kind of like pro-sexual, it's okay to be, you know, I don't know. So like with this character, there is commentary here, I think, about the over-sexualization of breasts.
Yes,
because
and
breasts,
really just girls' bodies.
Yes.
More generally.
Breasts aren't inherently, like, they're not genitalia, right? Like, it's actually, this is what the Free the Tit movement is all about, right?
And despite every time the comments, every time a discussion like this happens online, people are like, well, like, about, like, women becoming topless, letting it be legal and acceptable. There's always some guys like, well, I can't show my dick, so I mean, why should women be able to show their breasts? And it's like, my friend, I don't think breasts are equivalent to dicks. Like, the equivalent would be the women's vaginas.
It's a total social thing, and in fact, it's also like very what's the word? It's very connected with, like, weird, I don't know, dare I say, Oedipus style shit, right? Like, because it should be like it's a thing that babies latch onto, and you know, I like tits, but, like, there's a reason that the joke is like, if you're immature, you're a tit man. If you're mature, you're an ass man. You know,
like, I mean, there actually are cultures that feel that way, where you know, toplessness is very normal. They look at our kind of fascination with boobs and, like, these the kids over there.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. So this is around the time where I really started to like her character, because I started to kind of reinterpret everything I had seen from her character up till this point. I kind of view, let me see actually how I wrote this in my notes here. I actually have a lot of notes of this one. I wrote,
same here, yeah.
I wrote, trying to be anything but the sexual girl. Definitely trying to prove herself, give herself a thing. The way that I am choosing to interpret, like, her constant, like, I'm gonna be better at you than this. Okay, I'll do this thing. It feels to me like her whole life, she's basically been, like, the girl with the huge tits, and, like, she's desperately trying to, like, no, I can be good at athletics.
Yeah, no, I hadn't thought to connect those two aspects of her character yet. So.
Yeah.
Interesting topic, I guess, yeah.
Puzzlehead in our server is starting an essay about her, actually. And
damn, already.
I know. He titled it...
yeah, sorry.
He titled it Always Second Best. And I gotta be honest, that title inspired a lot of my thoughts on her.
I mean, look at this. Look at the amount of discussion he's able to inspire just from one chapter. I mean, I think that speaks to the characterfulness of her, even if maybe her design is not as eye-catching. She's definitely one of the most interesting personalities we've gotten in a bit.
Mm-hmm. And so to me, it makes her a lot more interesting to imagine this personality of, like, trying to, I guess it would depend, we'd have to see, like, when she met Momoji. I know that says they're neighbors, but, like, I guess when she started doing this, like, I'll be better at you than this, we'd have to...
Young enough, it's like a formative part of her personality. I mean, look at them, like, they're like in kindergarten at the latest.
True. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope that we can attach those aspects of her personality, because what really got me to kind of get that, like, what's the word? When you're kind of, oh, I want to protect you, oh baby, protectiveness, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Oh, I didn't really have.
I thought you had a word for it.
Yeah, I was like, you said protectiveness. That's basically good enough.
What got that in my head with her instantly was like just how traumatic it is for her. You can tell. Like, to me, the fact that, like, when the confession is happening, she cuts him off. Like, I don't think we've ever seen this before. I put let's see. I really exclamation point, you know, the amount of reallys is really important in this fandom. And I got 3 here. I really like the shaking up the formula of the confession. Because to me, it's just like, oh my god, like, she can't even confess to someone without thinking that it's going to be perceived as like, oh, I'm being like a floozy. So like the trauma she has with this, like, her body actually is like a real genuine thing. And this makes me excited to see conversations with her and Mei Mei, for example. They can both talk about how having just
Mei Mei can teach her new ways to hide her breasts, you know.
I mean, if there's any girl that would want to bind, this is, I mean, dude, this is the one. Good. I'm transitioning to you.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me see. What do I have related to? I mean, I guess do I have to transition to something related to what you just said, or
whatever you want, brother?
Whatever.
I guess.
I mean, I really like, you know, how we're getting to see, what's the word? Like, getting to see the GFs more before they're like eventual, inevitable meet cute. I mean, let's just see how much of a menace the other GFs can be in their natural habitats. You know, such as Momiji, grow up in your peers, or, you know, Kurumi being the resident straight man in the absence of Karine.
Yes.
You know, that was a fun little part of the start of the chapter. I got to see that, and of course, the Momiji, I guess, like, characterization was like to die for.
I got some shit to say about Momiji. Let's fucking move into that, shall we?
Yes.
So turns out, and I would like to know if this has been shown in other chapters, in other elements of the series.
Yeah, people did talk about that. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Perfect. I was not aware that Momiji was an autistic savant.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, because speaking of getting into what I was just hinting at, but like during the idol training thing, like, he was one of the people who was in like the talented group right off the bat, and like the quality Tina was like glazing her in the head. Like, you know, so from that perspective, we already knew this, but we finally getting to know the extent in this chapter. Like, Momiji is one of those perpetually nonplussed, nonchalant someone who just kind of does everything more or less right.
Wait, I love her. Oh my god.
Yeah. And these types, in real life, these types do tend to drive people like Fushida-san fucking crazy.
This is gifted kid syndrome, bro.
They do hit a wall eventually. When
yes. No, I have a friend like this.
Progress past the basics, and then when that happens, they gotta either, you know, integrate some discipline in their goddamn lives, or else just be, you know, a big fish in a small pond.
Okay.
You know? So we'll see where Momiji goes with this.
That could be a future arc for her, by the way. So, okay, I have a friend, who got, what was it, like, do you remember what the max score is for, like, ACTs? Is like 40, right?
Yes, I think.
So I got like
I was getting confused between ACT and like the CAT, but yeah.
I got like a 22, and my buddy got a 37 or a 38. And he was like the gifted kid. Like, he got just straight A's. He didn't even have to try. School bored him, and then he dropped out of high school in senior year. Like, he was so close. He literally dropped out. He had to get his GED. And he kind of has the demeanor of Momiji, low-key.
Yeah.
And so, like,
I mean, there must be some sort of like phenotype or something where it's just like, I don't know, like, if you have that energy about you, I don't know, I guess it must mean that you're like taking in all of the information around you and using that to do, like, well, Momiji type things where you're just knocking things out of the park from the start. Yeah.
There's a subsect of autism where you just basically become like a fucking shapeshifter and like conform to what society asks of you. Like, oh, society wants me to get big number on test. Let me just do that real quick. You know what I mean? And then at a certain point, you just get bored of it. But see, what I like about this is like this recontextualizes her entire character for me, because like
same here.
Up until now, it's like, okay, I figured she was good at one thing and it was groping, and now I'm realizing, oh no, she's good at everything. She just chooses to put all energy into groping, which is infinitely better.
Yeah, groping is my passion.
Dude, actually insane. This is like I have a line in the Iku fic that I've written. I think this is in part 1 that I actually put on AO3. Where, you know, because at this point Iku's had like 10 of Rentaro's children, and the doctor is basically like looking at her like, because I had canon like future Iku is gonna be like Olympian level like built basically. So the doctor's looking at Iku and he's thinking to himself like, this girl could be like out there breaking records, like bringing pride to her country.
The only record
and
she's breaking right now, how many children the Japanese, like the max children a Japanese woman's ever had.
Literally, right? So like Iku, a lot of these girls are gonna have that, where it's like, this person could be out here genuinely being a fucking like productive member of society, but instead they're like polyamory. And I love that. Good for them. You don't owe society shit.
Momiji, she can just be good at both, basically.
Until she hits that wall, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's not even just like physical shit, right? Here she is, because you could do, I guess it really is anything with the hands, right? Because like here she is doing instruments perfectly. This flip.
Maybe that's how she got good in that test. I mean, we don't get to see what the subject matter is. Like, it might have been something hand related.
She can feel the way that like those like ones where you gotta like scribble in the dot. She can like feel the paper and like where where the correct answer is expected. I can grope causality.
Now that would be something else.
Okay, let's see. So what's interesting about my notes is that I take them as I read. So I have a lot of like incorrect assumptions about this girl. Because the first, let's see, where did I write this? Oh, I see. Okay. So, in the flashback, like when they're about to do the flips, notice all the band-aids on her.
Yes, that was also something that I picked up on as well. I was like,
what did you glean from that?
Trying to find.
Here, I'll say mine while you're trying to find yours.
Yes.
I basically just, because again, I wrote mine as I was going through them, and I just put like, I see the band-aids, new tomboy dropped. Clearly not the case.
Yeah. Okay. My read was like, damn, poor thing. Like, you can see he's covered in band-aids. Like, he must work really hard to get to this point.
That is definitely the correct read. Because at this point,
and then of course, Momiji just effortlessly shows her up.
Well, at this point, I saw that it was said, it was calling her the vulgar girl, and I took that literally. So I thought that it was going to be revealed that she cusses a lot or something. So I was like, okay, maybe we're getting a new tomboy. She's going to be like super cuss happy and shit. It's like, nope.
Yeah, big booby tomboy. Interesting combination.
Right. I mean, those are fun, because then they're like, fucking, I hate these things. They're so annoying as they like wrap them up and fucking cinch them. Yep. Oh my god. Let's talk about, I'm just hopping through my notes here. I love this scene where she's like, this is like the funniest bit in the whole chapter, where Momiji is like, she's genuinely having like no matter what I do, I can't beat you at anything.
Yeah.
And then Momiji never has a fucking serious moment like this. Momoji's like, hey, Rana, I am your neighbor. I have watched you all our lives. You have an outstanding talent. She's like, really? Like, these fucking kids.
He's genuinely like surprised. like he's waiting for me to just say something like, oh my god, after all these years, my number one rival is about to recognize my talent. It's like, you have the greatest boobs I've ever seen, and I mean, and I know I got a lot of experience with boobs of all.
I have a
shapes
lot
and
of friends with a lot of boobs.
So when I say that, these boobies have the Momiji seal of approval, I want you to know that means a lot.
Yeah, we're talking on every angle of approval. We're talking excellent, pliant. Is that a word? Pliant. Yep. Yeah. The pliancy, the buoyancy,
the bounciness,
the firmness, the squish, the way that they fill out your bra, just everything. Look at her the way she's holding them, like one would hold a priceless artifact in a museum.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, Momiji really has been living the life since day one. Like, it's like,
Genuinely.
He's been. I mean, he was groping as a baby, groping as a toddler, and now middle school girl. He's still getting the grope amazing titties. Like, I mean, we can only hope that we
could live
the
a
rest
life
of us
even,
hope that we get something.
Yeah,
yes,
even
a
fraction of her power.
This fulfilled.
Fulfilled.
I don't know where that came from.
You know what? That's fair. You're tired. I'm tired. Whatevs. I also can imagine. So one of the listen, not to like shit on Rana. I don't think I'm not trying to shit on her. Well, but like one could maybe harbor a guess that part of the reason, at least, that Momiji has continued to remain friends with her is because of her tits.
That's probably it. He would have just forgotten this person existed.
Yes.
Like immediately if it hadn't been for that.
Well, think about it from the convenience sake of Momiji. Like if I'm Momiji, I'm like, you know, usually to get boobs of this size, I need to walk over to the high school side.
Yeah.
But you're just right here. Very satisfying. Very convenient. So she's G-cup, which means same size as Hikari?
I think so, yeah. I think that's... I'm remembering the Mei introduction chapter where she was like, she's like, I'm a G-cup. And she was fucking giving Karane agita about it, but yeah.
We need the new Momiji. Okay, listen, if we are ever going to get a new tit size ranking from Momiji, it's gotta be next chapter, surely.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're wondering where my childhood friend fits in the rankings, here they are.
Yeah, and they're like, none of us were wondering that, Momiji, and she's like, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
Hikari is probably like, I was wondering. I'm bigger, right? just by like a little bit. No, and by the way, great transition into, because I wanted to actually talk about Hikari a bit here. I don't know if you saw it, but a couple videos ago, Moonlight did a really good analysis of Hikari. And he talked about how, like, Hikari clearly feels very threatened by girls that can be as sexual or as big-titted as her. So this is going to be yet another girl that Hikari is going to be like, oh, encroaching on my territory, right?
Like, goddamn middle schooler at that.
I know, dude. Which, by the way, if you're Hikari, you got to be thinking like, is she going to get bigger? Is she going to get it?
He's looking over to Mei and like getting more competition like that.
I put Hikari, watch out. This is the type of girl that threatens Hikari's position in the family, and I think the author knows it given that she was mentioned. Reminds me of Moon's recent analysis of her. Because, one of the things Moon said in that video was like, for a while, it was like, what was it? Like, she started to lean more into the sexual element of it because she felt like outclassed in the smartness element by Nano and outclassed in the cutesy element by the other ones. So Yes. So I do wonder if this will be brought up at any point in a chapter where it's like
he starts out being all aggressive and like, I'm gonna have a booby battle, and then Rana's like, I don't even want these curses. Shit, I never imagined, like, I mean, I know Mei, but I never really internalized that, yeah, big boobs are not great for everyone.
That'd be hanging out with the body dysmorphia gang would be epic.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
He's like trying to like help them learn to
appreciate their huge tits.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, but have you considered how much Rentaro will love them?
I want to live for my own sake. I don't want my body.
I had never considered such a thing, Hikari says. Oh lord. And then of course Karane, I love this fucking image of Karane literally drooling at the it's crazy to imagine that Karane wants them that badly.
Yeah, and it's like the way Krumi's sweating thinking about it. He's like, I don't know, like the intensity that this image is in her mind. It's got her like,
oh, she's imagining the
like
inevitable. Yeah, she's like when Karane sees
crash
these,
out.
Oh yeah, Karane will freak out. She'll be like, how old is she again? This is fucking pissing me off. And
then she'll make assumptions, assuming she's just like Hikari, but just another vulgar.
Oh yeah! Oh no! Yeah, that's a great point. Oh my god! Wait, that's so good. My poor girl. I love the trauma. It really does make me love her because, like, no, dude, you know as well as I do. The more trauma a character has, the better.
It's Rider rule number one. Like if you got nothing, then give them trauma.
Hear me now, quote me later, as I steal this idea from Reyes. Karane will instantly make a hard assumption. Like, it will be Karane that'll be like, oh, great, another fucking bimbo.
Another big booby monster.
Oh, my. And then she's going to be like, I didn't want these. And they'll be like, wow, Karane, you made her fucking cry. Which is, and then
Hikaru
ironically,
would be the one doing it.
I was gonna say, and then if that happened, that would
The
go
one
into
leading it.
Karane's self-consciousness, which is that she's scary.
Yeah.
Oh man, give me that fucking infinite feedback loop of self-consciousness.
We need some more conflict in our Rentaro family. It's getting a little too peaceful for my liking.
That'd be epic, honestly. Can we get a redux of the boob Muta triangle?
Oh my god, yeah. I don't even remember it. I'm just assuming that because this is One and Girlfriends, we must have had something like that, but it escaped my memory at the moment.
Oh, you're forgetting the boob Muta triangle?
I mean, I imagine it's probably
God.
Hikari, Meme, Ahari, right?
If I remember correctly, it was the chapter where Momoji was having her carpal tunnel issue, and they were like, "Well, if you can't grab them, we'll just like rub them on you." And then it was like, I think it was Meme, Hikari, maybe Hikari and Hahari, I think. And then like Momoji was like, "I can't handle it anymore," and then she fucking like dipped and then like jumped at like someone to grope them, but like from their perspective, she just like disappeared, and then they were like, "The rumors were true."
Oh my lord.
Yes, very funny. Anyway, so here's something I've been holding on to. I think that this girl is going to be Nakamura's take on the Lucky Lecher thing from Fire Force. It's not going to go that far.
It's interesting that you mentioned that, since I also have something related to that concept, like tangentially.
Well, I'll say my thing real quick and then go to yours. I do think that she's going forward as she kind of establishes herself into the group, establishes her gimmick, her bit. I do think you're going to have that good combination of her genuinely having like real dysmorphia and like not wanting to be perceived that way, but fate is a cruel mistress. She will be she is going to be tripping into people. Her clothes are going to be falling off. I'm very
our
excited.
man Nakamura cannot be serious for shit. I mean, you see that flashback, that 1, 2, 3 punch. I was like,
yeah, dude,
damn, bro. Like, he just had to do it to her. I guess like he couldn't just let it be totally serious. He had to throw in a little something at the end.
I was showing Allie that again as someone who genuinely did go through this as a kid, and I was showing her that, and then I was like, and then this third one, just ignore it. It kind of ruins the tension.
he was like, oh, I'm getting too serious for him. I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable. I mean, let me throw a little hee-haw for the audience. You know?
Let's talk about that serious note, right? Like that genuinely. So the first one's sad enough, right? You're in fucking second grade, your boobs are coming in, and a bunch of fucking shit ass kids are like, right? Which like,
no, but the shit ass boys. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That classic boy thing.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have anything specific. It's just like I mean, as somebody who was a young boy in school, I did sometimes give some of the girls shit. I mean, I think I remember. I think I remember one of the things I pulled was like oh, you're a girl, prove it by pulling your shirt up type shit. You know, that kind of goofy shit that a lot of us boys do when we're dumb and full of patriarchy shit. I don't know. Haven't questioned it yet.
Dumb, but not yet full of cum.
Yeah.
And then,
still too young for that.
Yeah, but this second one, crazy, right? Like genuinely,
that was like I don't know, like the one that hurts the most.
This is the one where it really makes me. I really do like her a lot. Like, I mean, genuinely, like Nakamura really did like hook me with this. Imagine like going through life just she dresses totally normal. She's not fucking like skimping up. She's not like pulling her skirt up like Hikari. She just dresses like a normal girl, but her tits are huge. So people are like, I bet she's trying to fuck the male teacher. It's like, what? Can you imagine like a rumor, like you do absolutely nothing to even egg it on, and that a rumor like that fucking comes out about you? That would be horrific.
Yeah, I mean that happens to a lot of big body women. Like I've heard a lot of stuff about how they have to really watch what kind of clothing they wear because like something that would look normal on a more modest chest woman suddenly has cleavage out the wazoo, and then they gotta worry about that. And
I've seen this. Good.
Yeah, excuse me. Obviously, even like in a workplace environment, I shouldn't even say even. We're like especially these exact same comments. We're like, oh, I guess he's just trying to catch the eye of the boss. Like fucking slut type shit.
God forbid a woman can just fucking exist. Even in like hentai, like there's a hentai that I really like called "All I Did Was Shorten My Skirt." Have you seen that one?
I might have, given my extensive
rise up if you've read All I Did Was Shorten My Skirt. So it's like it's a girl and she's like, I can't remember like what eggs her on, but like she's just like genuinely just, I think she just wants to get some attention, or she starts to kind of just like the attention, but like literally like she just shortens her skirt like slightly, and like her entire life changes. Like teachers are making passes at her, fucking like students are like, you know, like some of them are like, hey, are you down to fuck? And then other ones are like, you fucking slut. It's like literally like her skirt went up like 2 inches, and everyone's like treating her completely different. She gets like porn offers and shit.
Oh my, like she's free game or whatever.
Oh yeah, and it's like, it really, I mean, it's over the top because it's hentai, but it really does like kind of, I don't know, it like makes you kind of think. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's the policing of women's, and in this case, girls' bodies is like, yeah, that's something that at least in like I guess women's faces comes up a lot. You know, the classic thing about like, I was wearing a spaghetti strap in school, and the teachers were like, you gotta fix that. You're distracting the boys.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
It was fingertip length.
Yeah, of course,
that was the rule at my school. They had to like, they would make girls. I remember it was so embarrassing for them. They would make girls like fucking stand up straight and then put their hands down and then see if the skirt or whatever went past their fingertips.
Yeah, just everyday humiliation ritual at that point.
Jeez. Yeah, so let's see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, this is such a funny fucking 1-2 punch to go from that conversation to like, you know, I'm really looking forward to some Lucky Letcher shenanigans. I mean, I am.
Nakamura will find a way to blend
the balance.
The comedy with the, you know, actual serious character drama as he did in that in this page where he has the flashback. Just insane.
You know, I think how do I put this? I think that the more you, it sounds fucked up, but like it can work tangentially, right? Is tangentially the right word for that? No, tangentially is a tangent.
Depends on,
never mind.
I guess it depends on how you're gonna use it. Yeah.
Let me rewind. It can work.
Yeah, let's rewind on. Why the fuck?
There's a word I'm looking for where it's like you.
Okay, well, say the thing you want to say, and I'll be Mr. Google over here and be like, oh, okay. Did you mean
these
blah, blah,
things
blah?
Can work together, right? Like plugging them into each other, basically.
It's like synergy.
Yeah, sure. Let's say that. Where
that's probably the right word for what you were saying.
I'll say it. Now I keep thinking about it. They'll work together
synergy,
because
juxtaposition.
They'll work together
blending,
because every time it happens to her, it increases the sympathy, right? I mean, basically, like she's got this like horrific fear of being perceived that way, and then it's going to keep happening. That's one thing that the Lucky Letcher girl did not have, is she didn't really care. I mean, she hated it. She was like, oh shit. But like, imagine if Lucky Letcher girl from Fire Force was like, I really don't want people to think I'm a slut. And then like slutty things kept happening. So like, to me, you make that part of her character like written into her DNA, that like, not so, because think about it, it doesn't even have to be like a magic thing. It could just be that she's klutzy, right? So she's klutzy. She's got big tits, and everyone thinks,
well, you're a conveniently placed can
banana peel
right in front of her foot. Yeah, but I guess they have to. And if Nakamura really wanted to get goofy with it, you could just had a fucking banana peel for her to slip on.
And then she steps on a banana. The banana peel makes her slip. The banana itself like goes up into the air,
into the sky, and lands in her mouth.
Either her mouth or her cleavage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sad, right?
Yeah, we just see her try to eat a banana.
Oh,
that's a classic. That's a classic minefield for women in any male company, where like, or even men, because we also got to deal with like the gay, like, motherfucker, I'm just eating a fruit.
God, yes, literally. Yeah. I that would be so fun. Her intro to the family chapter, she's like, they're like, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with the group? And then she's like, oh, you know, it's you guys can choose. And they're like, you know, I've been really in the mood for corn dogs.
Yeah, oh my god. Corn dogs, bananas, you know, those ice pops, those cylindrical ice pops. I'm really down for that. You gotta kind of like move them back and forth in your mouth, you know.
And then and then like Kurumi pulls out like, well, I just bought a bulk pack of push pops from Amazon.
Oh
too.
My lord, yeah, maybe it would be Kurumi. Like I just suddenly had a craving for cylindrical food stuff. It was really crazy, really specific. I felt like the creator of our universe was kind of like giving me cravings for some weird reason, man. Whatever.
And Hahari's like, and I have a box of flavored.
Yeah, Hikari would be like totally down for it. He'd be trying to make it as horny as possible.
Blowjob practice chapter. Like... Anyway, that's exciting, honestly, because like if there's one thing that Mr. Reyes has been saying a lot, is that this series has been slowly losing its etchiness. Maybe this character is the character to bring it back.
That'd be probably the best way to bring it back.
It would be the first thing that happens. I want Hikari to go up to this girl, instantly do like a tit comparison, and then this girl
like $2, like
yes,
like rival. I don't know, like they're sizing each other up with their antlers, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I hope it cuts to like Shizuka vision, where she's looking at them doing that, and she envisions like just like you said, like two bucks
towering
like
booby creatures. He's like being under the, it's like being in like a rainforest where all the sun's been totally blocked out by the canopy.
The aura in the air makes my hair stand on end like lightning.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, that just the opportunity for jokes is endless here. Like genuinely, there's so many things they can do. But again, it's not disrespectful to the character, because like Nakamura will strike that balance, I think, right? Because like she'll have these things happen to her, but then she'll be like, God damn it, and then if Nakamura does it correctly, those things will happen to her, but then you'll also see like the real her, right? You'll see something like, oh, she's good at this thing, or she's interested in this thing that has nothing to do
like, oh my, imagine if she's because of her constant clashes with Momiji, he's become like a jack of all trades, master of none. So he's got like a million little skills.
I'm averagely, I'm like 7 out of 10 good at everything.
Yeah, but in her mind, they're all useless because she never was able to beat Momiji with them. But like, it's like because Momiji is like fucking a peerless human being. Being second place Momiji already puts you above, like the 90th percentile. She's like actually really good at everything.
Momiji is like a talent black hole. The moment she removes herself from Momiji, she finds opportunities opening up to her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, I didn't realize I was so good at all these things. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other jokes. I do hope to see, I really do just want it to be Nakamura's take on Lucky Ledger, but like with a serious character twist. Like I'm really excited for that.
And circling back on what I was gonna mention about another sort of, I guess, Lucky Ledger.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the chapter, before we'd gotten all of her deep, interesting backstory, I was like, oh, this vulgar catchphrase was kind of reminding me.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
It's like it's close to like shameless, as in the catchphrase of one Kotagawa Yui, of To Love Ru fame. Red, do you know about To Love Ru?
I know about To Love Ru. Do you guys remember the video game J-Star's Victory Versus? Before Jump Force ran, J-Star's Victory Versus walked, my friends.
Okay.
Both of them are shitty ass games. They're basically like every time there's a big did you look it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
To Love Ru was the girl with the tail was a character.
Oh yeah, I
in this
see
game.
her.
Yep.
The pink haired Lala Deviluke or whatever.
That's why I know about it, and I know that her tail is sensitive. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
So fun fact, before that game got localized, I actually, that was the first and only game in my life that I imported from Japan.
Oh wow.
Because it was like a year before it came out, and I didn't know it was gonna get, like, that was a big thing. I followed the shit out of that game, and no one thought it was actually gonna come to America back then. But because there was a lot of characters that like weren't licensed in America at the time.
There was not gonna be any English dub or anything like that.
Yeah, and there wasn't. But yeah, there was enough of like a clamor.
You was playing it in Japanese, right? Like, I gotta memorize all the menu.
I did. I remember because I had a forum that I would go on, and they basically did like an English translation of the menus, and then I just like printed that out and had it next to me, so I knew where to go.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah,
that's some shit. A lot of you youngins probably don't even recognize in the chat, right? Like, you never even have to do something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean the lengths we go to, I really do miss that era, right? Where it's like, if you jump on the fucking fountain in Mario 64 70 times, you unlock Luigi. No, I mean it was basically like a Shonen Jump Smash Brothers. And I was like, hell yeah, because like I was able to play as Killua and beat the fuck out of Sasuke, and it was great. I loved it.
The two edgy characters going at it.
Oh, I love my electricity boys.
The edgy revenge boys. Yeah. Well, oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, wait, is Killua? No. That's Kurapika or Kurapika.
Yeah, Kurapika's more Sasuke coded. To me, Kurapika is Sasuke done right, because he doesn't like remove all of his emotions the moment something bad happens to him.
Damn. Yeah, the moment his dear loved ones are murdered in cold blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, going more. I was gonna say like this Kotagawa Yui is like, I think he's also like a student council president. He's like always saying so shameless, but yeah, she's getting into like To Love You was basically Lucky Letcher, the fucking anime. Like the main character, Yuki Rito, was constantly getting into this the most insane, like borderline hentai style, fucking just like getting in the girls' like crotches and shit. And it was wild.
I love it. Yeah, you know, my initial venture into anime brought me to, or not even anime, really. I mean, I think we might have an anime now, but like when I was in middle school, I fucking found Kiss X Sis. I've definitely brought that one up because it was incest. And like chapter 1 of that, they're in like the bath and they slip, and then like his hand like just like goes like up, I don't know, into the pussy, but like touches the pussy of one of the girls, and I'm like, oh my god. And then there's a chapter where like they're under the kotatsu and they're like giving him a foot job and shit. It's good stuff. Little middle school Red was enamored, but
some shit you don't see every nowadays.
So you say that it reminds you of that. I actually thought you were gonna say it reminds me of your girl Rin. Like they in the sense that she's gonna be one of these girls with a fucking catchphrase.
Oh, yeah.
So vulgar. You can already see it, so vulgar, or like Kimari's "We Mustn't."
I guess that is like a faction in the Rentaro family. The girls who have a catchphrase that they use like regularly.
Oh my god, I love it. She's a catchphrase girl. I mean, you can already envision, bro. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting because when she meets the family, it's gotta be like, okay, I'm of two minds on how she's going to react. And I assume she'll be of two minds as well, right? Because, okay, point 1, she's going to look around and see 16 trillion people hornier and sluttier than her, right? So on one hand, it's got to be like, okay, well, you know, look at these freakish people. You know, here's a mother and a daughter dating the same guy, sucking on titties and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But on the other hand...
This one has Baby King, being a baby king.
Yeah, here's Iku coming up to her, whipping her ass out and being like, hit my ass! You know, but then again, you also, I really hope that they go into this a little bit, the public perception of joining a polyamorous relationship is pretty loose.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting. A potential way to have some another GF who's like, I'm not joining this wacky fucking mess you got going on. Like,
I really hope, because again, this chapter ends, and I'm sure I'm overthinking it just like I did with the GI chapter, where we had that whole theory on like GI's gonna be like stringing him along the whole time. To be fair,
there's clearly more character work going on here than there was in poor old GI's chapter. Yeah. You
know, who knows? I'm sure, knowing our luck, it'll open up with her already being like on board with Talia.
Yeah, he's just completely abandoned her initial characterization. He's just Hikari 2.0.
No, I mean, like, I hope that there's more than just, and maybe this is something that can come in we probably can't fit this in her intro chapter, but like maybe maybe her first serious chapter that usually comes up right afterwards, right? But I would like kind of her struggling with that. Like, I really like him, and I really like a lot of the girls that he introduced me to, but this is gonna, how am I gonna explain this to my parents, my friends? I would love that, because we haven't gotten a lot of that other than that one chapter where Kusuri and Kishika are going through that. So I have to assume that, and now it's time, we've hit the moment where I need to remember this girl's name. So remind me again what it is.
Fushida Rana.
Rana?
Yeah.
That's probably the easier one for me to remember. Rana.
Yeah.
Rana.
Presumably your first name, yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, we made a mistake before, or I had.
That's a nice name, by the way. It's not very. If her design isn't super offset from the other designs, her name certainly is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely unique.
But I'll say this: I imagine that she would join Kishika in the "I'm not comfortable telling my friends and family about this just quite yet" group.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting to me, and I want to see more of that.
Actually, who? Yeah, that's another faction we can think of. Like, probably Rin. I mean, I cannot imagine their family would be happy.
Rin doesn't even want to tell them about her interests.
Yeah,
she's not even allowed to play like Resident Evil.
Yeah, so polyamory is probably off the table entirely. I imagine.
Oh my god, I love the idea. By the way, like, imagine, you have to assume and if this isn't a joke at one point in this manga, I'm gonna be really upset with you, Nakamura, but you have to assume that, like, if one of these girls, like, comes up and says, by the way, I'm in a polyamorous relationship, before they, like, elaborate, the father is gonna picture, like, the couch, right? Like, his daughter with, like, 50 men, and then she's gonna be like, no, it's one guy and, like, 50 women. Still weird, but less weird, I guess.
Yeah.
First of all, that's sexist, Dad, against men. That's fucked up of you.
Yeah, we're gonna have probably a couple more of those Aira's dads type relations where, like, prove to me that you are worthy of my daughter type shit. Got the shotgun in his lap.
The real base
Never
thing...
mind, it's Japan.
You know what? Desperate times, okay? For these moments where when I'm meeting my girlfriend's boyfriend, I will procure a shotgun. Okay, I have an American friend. He sent it to me. Airmail.
Now he's like, oh, can I meet that American friend?
Ooh. Sorry, I had to cough.
Yeah, the Natty gets a gun chapter will be very crazy, probably in like 10 years,
Oh my god. Who is gonna teach?
I am out of ideas, so I gotta... Yeah, the hunter girlfriend shows up. She's like,
shit.
I'm out I live out in the boonies in fucking Aoyama. We gotta hunt bears or scare them off and hunt deer and shit.
But she, instead of like guns, like she uses like knives and shit. She like fucking tackles the bear and fucking like slits its throat and shit.
Yeah, I guess that'll be for the comedic disappointment to Natty, where she was like, "Oh my lord!" Like, yeah, like guns are very rare in Japan, but people who live out in the boonies, they have to have guns because it's a useful tool. So I'm really hoping this new Hunter GF has one. She's this knife.
She like jumps out of a tree onto the back of a bear. Oh,
I just strangle them. But, sometimes the knives aren't enough. They get dull, so I just gotta like use my fucking bare hands.
My fucking nails. I dig them in.
And they're like, well, have you ever used a gun? He's like, that's not very sporting now, is it?
Are we still here?
Oh yeah. When you laugh so hard you blow up the mic or something?
Something happened to my computer briefly. The screen went like black. Just want to make sure. We still here, boys? Everything good?
It's still live on my end.
See, all right. So I think this happened that one time where I put my phone down on my computer and then like there was some kind of resonance, like it turned my fucking.
Yeah, maybe.
That was weird. Okay, everything's still good. We're still alive. Nothing's weird. That like I was like, oh no, I thought everything fucked up. All good. Fantastic. Thank you guys. I see Wilkins Coffee. If I meet my kids' GM,
I saw that.
They drink Wilkins Coffee.
Wait, what do you mean if you meet your kids? Are you a divorcee?
I'm still wilking it. Okay. This is a good little chat break. Thank you. Tuesday. The vulgar thing is a catchphrase. Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed catchphrase from Tuesday.
It's literally a pun on her goddamn name because he's saying like Fushida Rana in Japanese. So her name pun classic Nakamura.
Oh, interesting. Not all of us were English speakers as little kids. Sometimes I wonder how I even managed to 100% games like OOT. Wow.
Oh my, yeah. I'm imagining the English second language folk who are dealing with these I don't know, translation issues.
I truly be living with privilege.
Right? Yeah, stuff. I mean, we're in the as they say, the imperial core, so that comes with some certain privileges.
Don't worry, guys. The age of American supremacy is ending.
Yeah.
You can rest assured.
And okay. It's basically entirely the fault of America itself.
Mm-hmm. Start learning Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, back to the review. I've got more notes I can just hop around unless you got something you want to go to right away.
I mean, I guess
we haven't even touched on the Rentaro shit yet.
Oh my god, yeah. Now we're edging the audience just like Nakamura was.
All right.
I mean, I guess I had one more bit like about Momiji that I didn't really I missed. I thought it was pretty funny, so I want to bring it up even if it's not super topical. But yeah, I was like, this was before we got to see definitively that Momiji is her. I was like, bro, who is this girl who was like consistently losing out to Momiji in academics? Like I was like, have I been sleeping on her smarts? Like I guess I just thought of Momiji as like just a grope brain, but apparently like he was a multifaceted human being after all. And it's like,
quite literally.
Remember the days when everyone thought he was just a fucking one-note character?
Yes, we used to say that.
The audience, Well, wait, did I say it too?
Oh, yes, because our cope was we would bring that up, and then you would say, well, she's a character at the end of her journey.
Yeah. Because like one note is like a criticism, whereas I was trying to say like some people they just be like that, where they got all their shit together, and apparently Momiji has even more of her shit together than I thought.
So again, Momiji,
she is a perfect human being.
I love the timing of this for me, because Momiji has been on my radar more already. Like before this chapter even dropped, I was kind of like taking a re-look at her character. I reread her carpal tunnel chapter, her gropeless days. I reread her intro, because I don't know if I told you this, the thing I'm currently writing is a Momiji fic.
Okay, yeah, you have not mentioned that to me yet.
Hell yeah. It's coming along really good. I like it a lot. It's my attempt at writing something shorter, because my issue is usually that I just go too long. I'm trying to force myself to make something kind of quick and snappy.
How long is it now? As of, like word length, page length,
It's
just a short 8,000 words.
That would be short for me. I wish it would give you a word count in just like in the notes app. Let's see.
That does kind of suck, doesn't it?
I think I can
show it on like OneNote or the Apple Notes thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here, you talk for a bit. I'm gonna get you a word count on that, because I actually do want to know.
Else do I? Okay. What page?
Oh, you were talking about Momiji being her.
Yeah. You're being herthy. Yeah, it's like it's like I bet some of you newbie fans of the series don't even know that there was a time where people were like, man, this Momiji chick is just like all she cares about is groping. That's all she is. Like I want to see a second character trait, and then
then she got all the character traits.
Yeah, right. Yeah, even when we had her gropeless days chapter, so people were like, this is basically more groping shit.
I remember that.
Really, like people were like, well, I guess she's just a one-note character after all, that kind of shit. And I guess after like fucking 3 or 4 years after introduction, Nakamura is like, there's nothing to stop. I don't hear no bell. There's nothing to stop me from coming back and just adding, just complete recontextualizing the audience's like perspective on the character. And it's a really good move. He really pulled the rug out from under us.
So I have the word count.
All right.
As of now, it's 2,193 words, 12,000 characters.
Okay.
And
I would flash fiction right there.
I would consider it about half done, so it'll probably be 4,000 to 5,000 words when it's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a word like Q4 for some of my swords as well. The other one is like 8,000 words. Yeah. So I guess we're actually pretty similar.
Well, because my Iku Part 1 is like 25,000 words.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it's going to be 3 parts.
Chapters, right?
Well, there's going to be 3 chapters. In total, it's like over 50,000
Okay, wait,
words.
I'm talking about like per chapter word length.
We're talking about Iku or Momiji right
now? Well, no, because when you said it was 25,000 words, I was like, we're not talking about chapters, right? And then you said, it was like split into at least 3 chapters. Parts. So when I was saying, that I do like 8,000, it's usually 8,000 per chapter, and then like I don't know, like an arc would end up being like fucking 20,000 words or some shit like that. But yeah.
Here, let me actually just see what like in total what the Iku one is right now. Copy, because I have this website here. Not to flex or anything.
Yeah, I have internet.
It actually is so peak. Like I go back and I jerk off to my own Iku fic often.
Damn.
It's actually
I've reread some of my stuff recently. I haven't jerked off to it. I've more been laughing at it because I'm like, oh yeah, bro, that's the comedy. You were on point. Like, who wrote this? Who
wrote this? Was it me?
You
wow.
funny motherfucker. Like.
Oh my god. I wonder, I'm trying to do a full copy of this and I think, oh, there we go. It literally took so long to fucking paste into it. Okay. So I was wrong. So in total at the moment, this is part 1 and part 2 combined, it's 23,000 words. So it's probably going to be 50,000 when it's done. Like total, all 3 parts combined.
Damn. So, mini epic over here. I mean, that's basically a novella length piece right there you're writing.
It's a fic about breaking Iku sexually, and it's Iku. So in order to break her, I can't half-ass that,
You gotta ratchet it up. There's no reason to blow your load on page 1. Like,
exactly. We gotta ramp up.
Stretch it out as long as we want, just like some certain body parts on Iku.
Yes, you made the joke before I got to. I appreciate you. Oh my god, excellent stuff. So anyway, this is the last thing I'll say about...
ready to go?
No, one more thing about Momiji, and then we're going to retro.
Right, yep.
Momiji is S tier. I was already genuinely.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm probably not S tier, but definitely like in the A, B area. For this recent showing of her.
I did my updated tier list cut like a month or two ago, or 3 months ago. I'm losing track of time, and I had her at like high A. I really, really like her. She's been growing on me like every goddamn day, basically. And then already
that fucking scene of her flying after Iku with the freaking blanket glider setup.
This chapter, I was already like genuinely considering like hitting up Binary in the server and being like, hey, I need to update my tier list. I think she's S tier now, because I was writing her, just because I've been writing her recently. I was like, I'm really feeling her, and I wish I could let her feel me.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, but no,
normally that would be said in a very vulgar manner, but I think
I don't even mean it vulgar. Yeah.
Yep.
Rana, rest assured, nothing vulgar. Yeah. And by the way, one thing at a time. I'm doing too many thoughts at once. So first, I'll say I love you, Momoji. I'm so happy that this chapter came out when it did, because it cements you are absolutely S tier, absolutely top 10 girls for me. Genuinely love her so
effortlessly F tier or S tier. Oh god!
How dare you?
Effortlessly S tier, like just like she is and everything else.
It's just unbelievable to recontextualize the fact that it's like by choice that she focuses it. Like I think you and I read her so perfectly that like she is someone who knows what she likes and she does that and nothing else. Anything else would be a waste of time for her. I think that's really, really hot of her, actually.
People who know what they're about. That for some people it's intimidating, but yeah, for us men, us adults, we're like, oh my god, that's so. You have like, I guess not emotional intelligence.
She's got her life figured out. And I love that shit. To me, it's
I wish I
had
that much, self-assuredness.
Well, because my big thing as I'm entering my 30s is like this, like. I don't know. When you get older, you start to fucking overthink happiness like every goddamn day. You're like, am I happy? Am I doing enough to be happy? Am I productive enough? Am I achieving my dreams? Blah, 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 blah.
I'm about to hit that midlife crisis. Am I?
Oh, I'm hitting it already. And so like with Momoji, it's just like, God, this is the life. Look at that content ass face. Look at that content ass face on her.
I love that. Joy. She takes such joy in such simple things. I mean, look at her crying tears of genuine awe at this middle schooler's breasts.
Yeah. And then the last thing I'll say, and then we'll move on to Rentero's part in this, is I think that there might be some kind of like a cuter, deeper way to look at their friendship that I just kind of clicked on right now, is that given that she has like trauma-ish, or like she's very adverse Rana is very adverse to this idea of being a floozy, being a slut. You have to assume that she wouldn't let anyone else grope her. But because she knows Momoji so well, she knows that for Momoji it's not sexual. This is something that we've talked about a lot, is that like, and some people might scoff at this, and I would say those people don't have media literacy, but like for Momoji, it's in the same way that like people will call Hisoka a pedophile, and it's like, is he doing pedophilic shit? Yes. Are his motivations pedophilic? No. Right? He's not into children. He's into people who are strong. Doesn't matter if they are children. Momoji is into breasts because they are squish, not because they are.
Doesn't matter if they're children's breasts.
Exactly. In that weird way, it's like a there's a purity to
Hisoka, Momoji managed to kind of once again effortlessly convince I think the majority audience that it really is just.
Yes,
a sensation thing for her, like.
Yes.
I mean, at the beginning, us and the characters kind of side-eyed her for a bit. But
I was calling her the non-consensual girlfriend at first.
She just nonchalantly went about her thing and just proved, well, I guess really without a shadow of a doubt, she really is about that life.
And I've said this before in the context of like praising Nakamura as a writer. He walked a tightrope with this character. Yeah. Because people fucking hate like Mineta from My Hero Academia. Yes. And obviously there's a dynamic of like, that's a guy, this is a girl. There's some unfairness
if
there.
If Mineta's out here groping some guy tits, I think be singing a different tune.
You know what? You're probably right. But like, but beyond that though, he really did do a good job at like making her thing. Like again, even the way she's doing this, right? It doesn't feel sexual. It's like a genuine appreciation of the human body. She's looking at this tit the same way that like someone who sculpted a human form out of marble in like Roman times would, you know what I mean?
It's like, oh, the world is full of fucking Sistine Chapels for those with eyes to see and hands to feel.
Momoji cannot be an atheist because she looks around her and sees intelligent design.
Yeah, there's no way tits, something as amazing as tits, could have just come out naturally. Like you realize that like most other mammals, their breasts go away once they're
yes,
once they're once they're done breastfeeding. But humans, they grow the breasts like all the time. It's like some weird I don't know, like Nexus thing. I don't know, like
dude. You saying this and like I don't know, you probably can't hear it, but like the lo-fi right now is like super like inspirational sounding.
Yeah, I'm doing what's that meme about like the inspirational like song lyrics or whatever, like putting a person's like quotes to inspirational music. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, it's just I love actually imagining Momiji like doing a speech. Like,
yeah, it's like the first example of the booba argument for divine creation. Like
that would be like awesome. I'm actually writing that down in my like fic ideas.
No, but yeah, honestly, that'd be a good like just like
series?
a little monologue for her to do like at some point, just like to wax poetical about the evolutionary like miracle that is the female breast. Like among again, like amongst all mammals, they only come in when they're pregnant and they go away as soon as they're done breastfeeding. Is like, so
that'd be a good way to like spoon feed
different
breast facts to 100 girlfriends.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be hilarious. Like when we just casually sharing, casually just thinking in our minds, really specific breast minutia and facts about how different bras
I
like
love that.
shape of the breast. Like
I love that. Like genuinely, and Reyes, if I write this, I will have you proofread it because you are the guy for that, you know. And like,
yeah, that is something that I like put a lot of effort into. Like that's sort of like character specific fixation kind of thing. I love because it's a really easy way to characterize the character. You know, make them specific and stuff. Like this is something they really love. They know all these little specific minutiae about it. No, like a layperson would know about it. So know they have to be really into it. Yeah.
And by the way, it's one of the things that makes these characters so attractive. Like passion is the most
attractive.
Shit
going for them.
Passion is the most attractive thing. I love.
Yeah, honestly, Momiji, despite me calling her a nonchalant, nonplussed character,
she's crying. She's fucking crying.
Yes. The passion is obvious.
And then like the last thing I'll say on that is it's like you said, right? I mean, like the way she's reacting to this here, and like the way you are headcanoning her having all these like breast facts, like that is, it really does undo all of the lecherousness that comes with what she does. You know, one of the things a strange aside, but it's what I think of. I always think of a talk that AOC had on the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the Congress floor, where she said something along the lines of like, the only thing that men know about women's bodies is what they want from them. Like
I've heard similar things before.
And you know, juxtapose. I'm gonna give you two wolves, not inside me, but inside society. Okay, wolf one is a man who's like, I love fucking pussy, but like they don't know about like how periods work, or like you know, they don't know about how hymens work. You know, they have all these misconceptions. They're like, whatever, pussy. You know,
what? Just fresh. The fresher the better.
Exactly, right. And then wolf 2 is Momiji, who's like, madam, may I please appreciate your memories?
It's like she learned everything else about the female body by virtue of how it affects the breasts. Like different body mass indexes, shape and frame the breast differently. Having more beefy shoulders, and that creates a specific kind of juxtaposition.
Momiji would be the type, especially with her like massage thing. She'd be the type to go up to someone and be like. Even though, like, they're not showing it all, she'd be like, oh, you're 1 month pregnant, aren't you? And at first they'd be they'd be insulted, and she'd be like, no, I can tell by the way you carry yourself, and, but...
Your breasts are tender, so you're walking with a different gait to not shake them so much.
And she would hold them like this, crying, like, I'm so sorry they're going through this. Can I soothe them? Like, she cares more about the tits on the person.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that'd be hilarious.
They deserve better than this.
Afterwards, the woman would be like, "Thank you so much. I really need that." And he's like, yeah, whatever. Are your breasts okay?" Like, kind of like Sue with numbers.
She's got like a business card, like, call me when they hurt again.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
And then call this number when they start lactating, and it's Kurumi's.
Yeah, I'm helping out a business partner.
Fantastic. I love, bro, this is so fucked up, Toronto. We're talking about Momiji more than her.
Oh my, yeah. But yeah, well, we're gonna get there when we get to Rentaro, right? You know,
Yes. Locking in. Okay, so Momoji's amazing. And I will say, genuinely, I have been considering, like, in my fanfics, a series where all the girls give TED Talks on their hyperfixations.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I have in my writing ideas notes app, the one on top is Eru's Tradwife Academy.
Yep.
You can imagine how that would go.
Down to see it.
Okay, let's talk about Rentaro, huh? So we, just as shameless of a transition as ever, right? Because at this point, I'm sitting here like, how is Rentaro going to come into this situation? Oh boy, I sure hope it's a natural segue, or he comes into this side of the school for some reason. Nope, just a hard cut, which is fine.
Just running for some reason. Like I was half expecting when I first saw like the millisecond I saw the page. I was half expecting we're going to see Rentaro running by her, and they wouldn't even like see each other for a second. We'd continue edging the audience for a couple more pages.
This is another one of those situations where I do wish that we had more time. I wish that we could
space.
or do like a multi-chapter. My god, I yearn for the multi-chapter girlfriend introductions of the Kurumi days, you know.
That was something else.
I mean, it's just undoable.
It was a different time. It was the Biden era.
A Biden era? I guess it was actually. It was.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, because I thought you were trying to say a bygone era.
Oh no.
I thought you misspoke.
Yeah, it's like when people in Japan say how it was a Heisei era. It was very different from nowadays.
The first Trump era, the Biden era, the second Trump era.
Yeah.
Woke 1, woke 2, woke 0, resetting.
Yeah, Rana really needs that woke 2 right now because they hopefully know how to deal with that body image thing.
Carrie 6, Eru's TED Talk would be about her twin tails for sure. The Tradwife thing is my personal headcanon that I'm force feeding into everyone's mouths, whether you like it or not.
As we all know, twin tails are a very Tradwife thing, right? Like,
she said it herself. She was like, did she have like a list of things, like the things that you need? Was it cooking and having twin tails? That was like the 2 things you needed.
Yeah, something like that.
Because how are you supposed to be a Tradwife if you don't have good handles for your husband to use?
Yeah, that's the end. That's the end for the Tradwifery.
All right, locking in. So, the test thing happens, and we get our first little view of the Lucky Lecher in action. Okay, she's gonna be tripping. She's gonna be falling. We get the classic. The only thing missing here is a piece of toast in her mouth, baby.
Oh my god, yeah. Or a really ill-framed panty shot. I mean, that's one thing I'm glad we left in the the Heisei era.
Especially that would feel a little
the Tolovru era.
I'd feel sad for her if that happened to this character. I'd be like, oh,
yeah, that'd be like genuine type. Like this character is a plaything for the author. They got no care or consideration for what they are going through.
Genuinely, like honestly, have you seen much of Fire Force? Have you seen the legendary Lucky Lecher that everyone gets so fucking mad about?
Yeah, probably. But I just seen clips and whatnot.
The one part where it is kind of like for the most part, I think it's fine and actually kind of funny at times. There is one part that I think is probably where like 90% of people's rage comes from, where it's in like a super serious fight scene where like this girl has been like basically someone that was like her benefactor.
Oh wait, I think I know what we're talking about.
She's she was like looked up to this guy, and then he like he does his heel turn, and he's like beating the fuck out of her on the ground, and then like Shinra shows up and keeps getting like blasted like back into her tits. It like happens like 3 times, and there's a part where even the like delivery of the girl, she's like, okay, please stop doing that. She's just like, she's so used to
who's he talking to, the main character or the author?
Yeah, genuinely. But you know what, whatever, freedom, baby. Okay. But so yeah, it's. Oh, and by the way, I'd be remiss not to mention this. We have a Rentaro staring at tits moment here. I mean, look at his eyes are not looking at her eyes.
Yeah, he looked at her eyes first, like a good,
yep,
chaste young man. But then he looked down at the boobs.
Which is, you know what? That's put another ding on the calendar. That's Rentaro showing lust, baby. That 5%.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think most humans' eyes are probably drawn to something this.
No, but but Rentaro's not like most humans. That's early Rentaro was subhuman. He would have like carved his eyes out like Jesus instructed him to.
True.
I mean, if I'm wrong, please, I'll let you. You're go ahead. Counterpoint. Please.
I mean, it could be lust. It could be embarrassment. It could be embarrassed lust.
I mean,
lustful
we know
embarrassment.
that Rentaro feels lust. I mean, okay, listen. I'm not trying to say he's like, ooh, random girl, lust. But it is more. I'll get here. Are you ready for a story from Red's past?
Okay.
So Red was, especially like early high school, late middle school. Red was dweebus, fat, lame, nerd kid, whatever. There was like a fucking emo goth punk baddie in my home ec class. Green colored hair. Oh my god, bro. Like, I mean, it activated neurons for little Red, and she was super nice to me. And she kind of had this kind of build going on where her boobs were crazy. And I was, me, very respectful. I was trying so hard to never look at them, but sometimes they're just, there, and the way that human eyes work is like thing moving. What is that? So there was a moment where she just got up real close to me. I don't know why or what, but there was like a comical moment where like I was looking down at her tits, and then like, and then I didn't go, but like I looked right at them for like a comical like 2 seconds, and then I like brought my head up like super quick. And she was the type of girl to basically be like, oh, so you can feel those things. I will never forget this.
I've met them women,
being teased like that was a crazy experience for young Red. Like, for her to be like, oh, so you can, okay. I was like,
like, is that a good thing? Do I lean into that, or
yes,
is that bad? Do I need to like go harder into not feeling it? Like,
exactly. And AV in the chat, 5% more lust. Exactly. Right. It's mob psycho. No. In all reality, what's really happening here is probably just they're weighty and they're on his torso, and he's like, uh-oh, what is that?
What fell on me? A pillow?
Oh my god.
A bag of sand.
And then he's trying to do the polite. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like a bag of sand, an industrial sized bag of sand. Like,
man, were you carrying? You dropped your industrial sized bag of sand on my chest.
Other retail sized bag of sand I don't know about.
Oh, she must be a gardener. Are you in Yamame's club?
I mean, Yamame's also got some massive sand as well.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, obviously it was Rentaro trying to be polite here. And by the way, these things are so big, and I really like Nozawa showing this, right? These things are so big that like even when she starts to kind of like lift herself up a bit, like there's a sag to them, right? Like she's lifting herself up a touch on page oh god, I gotta zoom out. Hold on. Page 9.
Page 9?
She's like, her arms are like, her elbows are down on the ground. She's like beginning to lift herself up a bit, and they're just like, they're doing that thing where it's like they're going down, they're descending. These things
going squish, with an SQSHH.
Oh, so cute. But yeah, her reaction is really cute. Like, genuinely, it's
that was one of the things. Like, I was like, there are a lot of. He has a lot of really gorgeous, characterful expressions throughout this chapter. Like, I literally was like, just counting off the pages. Like, yeah, of course, there's the opening page, but then there's like on page 4, there's like a good face. We're getting groped by fucking Momiji.
Oh, I know.
It's a really interesting looking face. I don't really know how to interpret that face, but it's very interesting. Like,
it's like this happens to me on a daily basis. It makes me a little uncomfortable, but I lock in for her.
Yes.
These were the terms of the arrangement after all.
Also had a good pair of faces where she's like just coming out of the flashback being pissed, but then Momiji gives her like a false sense of hope, and she's just look how genuinely like hopeful she is.
That's again, I laughed out loud at that part.
Yeah. And like on page 11, page 11 was a really good side view of her. Like, it's like this is something I never mentioned, but Nozawa did kind of struggle with side views in the past, like definitely the first half of the series where like he make like the top of their head way too short. I mean, I saw multiple times in this chapter, like he really seems to have gotten the proportions of the head in side view really down pat at some point. I was like, damn, like we're all growing here.
And growing about as much as this girl's breasts did throughout her middle school years.
Maybe a little less. Yeah.
Oh, poor girl.
Well, yeah, and page 14 was probably the last when I went to.
Please.
The face where he's like got the hands that's all foreshortened. And he's like he's trying to catch Rentaro before he falls. I was like, damn, like the zoom lines and the speed lines and everything. It's like
this is a really good. I like this page a lot. This is a really good example, by the way, of. And I know it seems silly. I know it seems silly to say as a bunch of guys who the majority of my audience is probably like, I'd love to be a girl with big tits. Crack my egg, please. You know, that seems to be the people we absorb into us. But, you know, I will say this is a good example of the trauma of having big tits, right? Because like here you have a woman who is just trying to catch this guy and make sure he doesn't concuss himself, right?
Now, to be fair, if you transition to a woman later in life, you get to skip all of that childhood, trauma. It's a real cheat right there.
That's why being trans is the ultimate form of life. You know, you get to experience both. You know, I mean, what would one ever say that you know exactly what you want without trying both first? Come on, you know.
I mean, it even kind of works for the trans men because they get to be men without having to deal with all that shitty, like, I sat with my legs crossed and everyone was like, gay? That type of shit.
There's a video by Dreg called Transmaxing, because that's like a real thing. Like there's like an incel community that
yes, I've heard of them. These the craziest faction. Like they really went to the logical extreme.
They might be onto something.
A lot of these groups, they don't tend to follow to its logical conclusion because in reality they're actually
cowards,
like, smuggling their real beliefs under the movements.
Listen,
like,
if they are committed enough, to actually
the incels are
transvax,
actually going, they're actually putting their money where their mouth is. So.
For people who don't know what that is, that's incels who are people who are guys who can't get laid, who are like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a woman. Which is like, and by the way, I have a feeling that a lot of the people that do that, and then they're like, wait a minute, I like this. It's like, congratulations, you were trans.
Like, actually, I was jealous of the Foids. I didn't actually hate them.
Fucking Foids, it's crazy. But yeah, like again, like it's so sad for her to have like trauma where she just wants to save this guy. And then Rentaro, of course, is just being, because he's saying sorry. Oh, there's so many moments in this chapter where Rentaro speaks and she cuts him off. And that's really, it's like a shift up in the dynamic with these normal chapters, right? Rentaro is so used to being this uber overly polite, like, oh, I'm sorry. And of course, from Rentaro's perspective too, until he introduces this girl to the family, this is cheating. You know, if I do too much, you know, I think that's probably how Rentaro would think about it. I know that's silly, but like, you know, I'm touching booba.
Yeah.
That's not allowed yet.
Honestly, that'd be an interesting angle for why he acts embarrassed. Like he's not just being a classic harem protagonist. Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm blushing at the sight of a millimeter of cleavage. And he's actually like, this feels like cheating on my current, like, previous girlfriend. So I'm gonna try to keep it like above board until we've introduced her. And
that was something that we brought up in the chat, because I think Eru kissed him before the intro, right? Someone did. And that was a conversation we had where it was like, there's got to be a line somewhere, right? Like, surely Rentaro would be the type that would be like, I have to ask permission first every time, no matter how often they say yes. Well, but yeah, let's see. Let me look through my notes here. I'm sure I have more. Do you have something to say while I look through my notes?
Yes. Yeah, right when like Rentaro is like he's thinking to himself like he's like this is right after Rana's gone on her spiel about not being vulgar, and he's like yeah, Hikari.
Yes.
He's like, he goes like, oh, by which I mean, you know, charmingly forward and aggressive. I'm like, bro, these are your thoughts.
I know.
Self-censor. You know what you mean, bro.
That is crazy. Well, so okay, let's talk about this from a meta perspective and from a literal perspective, right? So from a metatextual narrative perspective, this is, of course, Nakamura having a Rentaro character Bible moment where it's like, Rentaro cannot ever.
Otherwise, there would be some readers. You'd be like, oh my god, he hates Hikari. It's and they'd be, I don't know.
No, straight up.
If this were a more popular series, I can imagine the fucking commentary having like a thumbnail with like Rentaro hates Hikari after all.
Red circle, arrow.
Yep.
Okay, straight up though, let's be honest. if it just said you're not Hikari after all, I don't think I would have gone that crazy, but I think I would have mentioned it. I think I would have been like, oh, is that?
I would have been like, oh, Rentaro's got some edge to him. Okay.
Well, do you remember? I had a bit of a copium agenda when Hasu was first introduced, where she was like ripping his underwear or his boxers from him, and then he was like, stop, and I was like, is Rentaro annoyed at this girlfriend?
Yeah, I remember that.
So anyway, that's the narrative perspective. The literal perspective is, I like what you said, where like man is so committed to loving them all that he's like, I can't have a thought that's I don't know, aggressive or like negative towards.
Gotta get that unruly thought back in order. It's like, he's telling himself that, like, by which I mean charmingly forward and aggressive. Like, you get it, brain. Did you just your thick skull?
Oh, poor Rentaro literally has an opinion about like feeling a little uncomfortable with Hikari's forwardness, and then Rentaro is like, no, she's perfect. She's perfect.
Yeah. I'm the one who's too weak to handle her. Not her.
Holy fuck! The Rentaro serious arc is gonna cook. If Nakamura cooks, it'll cook.
Yeah.
You know, that again, like that reminds me a lot of my journey with like religion and spirituality as a kid, because I had like serious OCD, and you know, when you learn about sins and that they can send you to eternal hell and damnation, it really fucks you up with a kid with OCD and anxiety and paranoia. So I was literally actually doing this, where I would have a thought and then I'd be like, no, that's not what I mean. No, like in my head, just constantly.
I'll admit, I think we've, even though we don't have OCD, we all had that moment where like we'll think some shit and you're like in case anyone's reading my mind right now, I don't actually mean that. That was just an impulsive thought. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, dealing with the whole like the weird brain thing where it's like you look at someone and then your brain's like, you could stab that person to death right now, and it's like, why would you think that?
Or it's like, you could kiss your brother right now. Like, I'm not into incest or like, that's why. Brain, get it together, that kind of shit.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because what I had to realize was like, your brain is always like, I don't know, it's like you have to differentiate between like cataloging possibilities of the world around you and like an actual impulse to do the thing, right? Because I remember like talking to the guy who like got me into Christianity, where I was like, okay, but what if I like have a thought about doing a sin? Is that a sin? I was like fucking spiraling.
You're like, yep.
Low-key.
A classic, like it's like a preacher or like an evangelist talking to like a Native American or like a pre-contact tribe, teaching them Christianity, like colorized, like 2015. I don't know when that was happening. That's exactly the kind of shit that would go down when the like, you know, like the colonist evangelicals would be trying to like convert the like various tribes and other people who had never heard of Christianity.
Yep. Oh my god.
And half of them were like, this sounds like this god guy sounds kind of like an asshole, so we're gonna not go along with that. It's like kind of the joke is always like, he's like, okay, so you're saying that if I don't believe in this god, I go to hell. I'm like, yes, but if I hadn't known about the god, I wouldn't have gone to hell.
Then why'd you tell me?
So why the fuck you tell me?
Yeah, you get like VIP perks if you come in through knowing about him and still believing in him.
Yeah. It's like a I don't know, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, you only would have had the heaven basic package if you got in through the loophole, you know.
Yeah, so what I'm getting here is, from all this discussion, is Rentaro is a devout member of the Church of Woman.
Oh yeah,
he's got a for his own sake, he has to become a little less devout.
Genuinely, yes. Like I will never forget the Uto intro chapter where she basically instantly clocks him, where he's just like, he is a lover of women, like to an obsessive degree. It's beautiful, but it's also kind of creepy.
Yes.
Like, I love it. And this is, by the way, I want to know, like, because I get it. Listen, Rentaro, I get it. I really do. But like, I'm gonna need the bisexual Rentaro agenda, okay? Because like,
there's not enough love for all the women on Earth. He has to spread to the men too, and even the they thems.
Well, because the question then becomes, right, like, the things that Rentaro loves about these women are not the fact that they're women, right? I mean, he has the ability to be like, you're cute and you're like physically you're attractive, but like the thing he loves the most about all of these people are their personalities. Men have this stuff too, you know what I mean? So what's the line here, Rentaro? Are you just not physically? Because the physical attraction is like the least important thing for Rentaro.
Depressingly straight.
Rentaro might be depressingly straight. I'm still waiting, bro. If Nakamura is brave enough to fucking slide the trans GF with a penis.
I mean, that's a really common, I guess, character in harem stories. I mean,
like the quote unquote, to use an old term, trap.
Yes, that's trap. Oh my lord, yeah. Nakamura better not use that word.
No, he wouldn't. There's no way, because Nozawa's there to fucking like mean mug him if he does.
Yep.
That'd be epic. Because like I can't imagine Rentaro being like, "Oh, you have a dick? Deals off." Like, there's no way.
Yes. I'm only in the pussy. Like yeah, buddy. No one believes you. You're basically asexual, so that you can't use that excuse.
Exactly. All right, locking in. I say locking in, but I didn't really have a place to go.
Yeah, you gotta have a direction first.
I do. Here, let me look through. You talk about something for a second. I'm gonna bring Allie in to talk about her experience, because she really did have this experience with like the body dysmorphia as a young kid. So you talk about something. I'll be right back. That's right, everybody. Girl opinion coming in.
All right, yeah, we're getting the experts. So yeah, while we're waiting for that, I'll be filling airtime right now. I mean, I guess this is perhaps the most girl GF we've had yet. Like there's no preternatural affliction, no wildly arrested development that probably precedes arrest. He's just a normal girl with kind of normal relationships whose body grew a little too fast for society's liking, and made her suffer for it. So,
we're back.
Yeah,
everyone hear me?
All right.
Hello,
I managed. Yeah, unlike 90% of the times before this, I managed to actually fill airtime.
All right, can you hear me?
Are you ready? Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Allie is here. Hello, Allie.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Girl voice. Everyone, hold on, I'm going to the chat real quick. Everyone, girl voice right now. Girl opinion hour.
Your ears ready for this?
An actual girl opinion. Wilkins Coffee is back.
Let's go, dude. I want to try that coffee.
Is it still out?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, actually, let me see it.
Wilkins Coffee, can I still buy your coffee?
Please let me be able to buy this coffee.
That'd be really fucked up if he's like, I'm gonna kill you with a knife if you don't buy this coffee, and then it's not for sale anymore.
Yeah, and then goes out of business. Threatens you and then goes out of business.
Refuses to elaborate. All right. Are you gonna be here? Here's a pillow for you to kneel on.
Okay.
Okay. You don't look very comfy down there. All right. Oh, she's shaking her butt. She's shaking her butt. I can see it, but you can't.
Yeah, getting comfortable.
Oh man. All right. Let's go to the trauma here. So, I showed you a bit of this trauma earlier, and I know that you went through a very similar thing.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted you to talk about that experience. Hold on. Hi, Allie. Girl. Let's see. Don't bring Rana to the Hanazono household. Hi, Miss Allie. I'm Wilkins. Does this girl drink Wilkins coffee?
She will be.
She will be. Is it still for sale? Let's see. I am stamping this on the bingo. Yes, dude. Getting the spreadsheet ready to take notes. Binary's taking notes. It's a girl. I come back here and there's a girl. This is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted this chat to be. Okay, so Ali, you talk about your experience, because you said, I mean, it happened pretty early for you too, right? The breast.
Yeah. So I was, pretty chubby kid. I had the unfortunate pleasure of the school having to call my mom in the 5th grade to tell them that I needed to start wearing a bra.
Oh.
None of my other friends did, by the way. Yeah, they didn't really start wearing bras until like middle school. So, I'm fat and I'm sweaty and my clothes are probably too tight, so you can see the bra strap. I had so many kids just come up and like snap my bra strap. Aww. Or be like, that's gross, like why do you need a bra, like, and it's like, oh, because I have boobs, I guess. Sorry, you don't yet. You'll experience this at some point.
Other girls were doing
other girls
that.
Too.
Wow.
Yeah no, it wasn't just the boys. But and I remember there was one time in middle school gym class, we were doing like a run or whatever on the running track, and this kid comes up and he like snaps my bra really, really hard, and I mean like it was like one
left
of those.
a red mark, I assume.
Yeah, it left a red mark, and it was the one with like the little metal claws in the back. And it like fucking stuck in my back. It hurt so bad.
That kid better have gotten.
Oh,
in
dude,
trouble.
I fucking chased him down, dude. I got yelled at.
Did you get his ass in
Yeah, of
trouble?
No, he
course.
didn't get in trouble. Of
Oh
course he
my
didn't get in
God.
trouble.
Yeah, of course the girl gets in trouble. That's
Reyes
part
is
of it,
saying,
yeah.
of course the fucking girl gets in trouble, not the guy.
But yeah, I mean, it was just very like othering, you know, because it's like you're experiencing this very uncomfortable time in your life,
Yeah.
and like nobody really explained to me puberty that well.
Did you get fucking exempted from the video or no? Did you at least get to watch the video?
I didn't get to watch the video. I was sick that day.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, I did get like the little goodie bag or whatever they give you. They give you like a pad and a tampon and a little deodorant stick.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I was not there for the day they showed the video.
Jeez, man, am I the only guy who didn't harass girls about their clothes or body? I didn't. I was too fucking nervous. My whole life, I was just like, oh, scary, different girl.
Yeah.
Wilkins Coffee respects women.
Let's go.
And then the only other thing, and it's up to you if you want, I've mentioned this before just because it's interesting. And then on top of all of that all happens to you, and then you get the tumor that makes you start lactating.
Well, in high school, very fun.
Yeah.
Just like.
So you were running in gym class, and then you started lactating, right? Is that the story?
No.
Oh, I always fuck that up. What is the story?
So the way we found out was like I was like just chilling on the couch, and it was like really hot in the house, so I thought I was like sweating, but it was a lot.
Oh.
And I mean like I'm like oh man, like that one spot in the front of my shirt is like really wet, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of weird to be sweating like that there. So I lift my shirt up. I go to the bathroom and I like lift my shirt up. And I'm home alone too, by the way.
Oh.
And like I lift my shirt up and I just see it like beating out of my boob, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Well, that's gotta be scary because like the obvious thought is, am I pregnant?
Yeah,
I mean,
but I never
but
had
you-
sex.
yeah.
You know, never really had a boyfriend. Like.
And then you gotta explain to your mom, like, no, I'm not fucking.
Oh no! I texted my mom. I was like, Mom, I do not know what's going on. I was like,
Oh.
like as soon as she got home, like I showed her. I was like, I don't know what this is. And I'm just like, I'm scared because like it was like mostly clear. It wasn't super milky at that point, but it did get like way milkier later on.
Ugh.
So fucking bizarre, and it sucked, dude. Sitting in class and like you can feel it, like it's wetting your bra. And then there was at one point I had like they make like little boob pads for women to put in their bras to like it's like a period pad, but it goes in your bra.
Wearing pads on her pussy and her tits.
Literally.
Fucking next level shit.
They're fucking awful, and they chafe like awful. Like it just dries up your skin so bad because it's like sucking up anything that's moist or whatever.
Yeah.
It just sucked, dude. I had chafe, leaky boobs in high school. Trying to hide it from everybody too, just being like, I'm so normal. I'm definitely not uncomfortable losing my mind right now.
Yeah. So all that to say, how do you feel about the introduction of this girl with her? I mean, I think that's really interesting because it does seem like it's a real trauma response for her. I mean, to the point where like when she confesses to Rentaro, she doesn't even she confesses, he starts to respond, and then she's like, just confessing love. This happens multiple times, by the way, where she cuts him off. Like here too, right? Like Rentaro is the polite guy. So she catches him from falling. He goes to start saying sorry, and then she's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like just for having tits, her whole life she's, I don't know, it's just like this big thing on her, right? And so I don't know. Any final thoughts just to wrap it up on her character so far?
No, I mean I definitely like relate to that, like fucking annoying boys, girls too, just being like.
You never had this one, I assume, where she's trying to fuck the male teachers.
I don't. If there were any rumors, I didn't hear that. I was a very ugly kid, so probably not.
She says ugly, but the real word is tomboy.
Non-traditionally beautiful.
Oh man. Welcome, Scott. I did not know girls can do that when they're not pregnant. Yeah. So for context, to people who don't know, thank you, Reyes. She had, what was the tumor called?
It's a prolactinoma.
Yeah, so it's a tumor that took her dopamine and turned it into prolactin?
Yeah, yep, it was basically taken...
Yep.
Any good feeling hormone was being turned into prolactin, which, you know...
Is the chemical that is produced by pregnant women to make their breast
milk.
milk.
Yeah.
Yep. So now, just to catch everyone up, a year or two ago, she got a surgery to get that tumor removed. There's been, not complications, but it's been like up and down. She's had kind of chronic migraines from it, but she's, for the most part, not been lactating anymore, so...
No, I think I've only
like
done
one
that,
time.
yeah, that one time, which was like a few weeks or months after the surgery.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's something she's been... I mean, she dealt with it for a while. They were resistant to doing surgery on it for a bit because it was wrapped around the back of her eye.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a scary one. When she got the surgery, there was like a 20% chance she could go blind in that eye, but Allie was so fucking sick of it. She was like, fucking...
I don't even care, dude. I was like, get this thing out of me.
Yep, so that's where we're at now. She's doing better. At least, I know, recently she's been dealing with the migraines, but it seems like she's doing great today. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, today's been a pretty good day.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, good to hear.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. It's really genuine. I have a lot of pride in being the 100 Girlfriends channel that can actually pull in a girl and give opinions on stuff like this instead of being
can Backtracks react to that? Can Moonlight do that? Well, okay, Moonlight can actually pull in the VAs, so that's... might be a step above, but...
But what's more important, the VA's experience or like the common woman, the everyday woman?
Are VAs fucking like A-list celebrities now?
To
in
us
Japan, they are, yes. But,
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, in America, they're still kind of...
Well, anyway, final thoughts before you head out?
C-list.
No.
You should do your Hikari essay. You should finish that.
I should.
Everyone shame her.
Procrastinating. Yeah, every day after is 5 marks off your grades. Just turn it in.
Every day after is 5 marks off your grades. So just turn it in. All right. Well, thank you, baby. I'll be out there soon to eat popcorn with you and watch a movie. That's our plan for after this stream. Oh, I'm getting a kiss, everybody. Hold on, I'm gonna put the mic up to it so you can hear.
You're all cucks on this blessed day, chat.
The honored cucks.
Yes.
Right. And that, my friends, was Woman Appreciation Hour and Opinion Hour. Every hour is Woman Appreciation Hour.
Savor it because it only shows up once in a blue moon.
It's so true. It should show up more.
More just once in a full moon, perhaps. Maybe even once in every moon.
Wilkins Coffee is all capsing. Does she drink Wilkins Coffee? Well, if it's on sale still, is it? I saw that there was a link.
I did find a site that says drink Wilkins Coffee, and it has, some things related to coffee, but I don't think it's the Wilkins Coffee, because I also found like a forum in like 2005 talking about how it's like, they went out of business in like the 80s, but there's some confusion because there was like some like group or corporation that was doing something like that, but I don't know.
Desmond Malone, why can't we get a kiss in this chapter? I think it's good that we didn't, because that's her character.
If she had kissed a boy that she just met that day,
floozy
she would
as
have
fuck
imploded.
In fact, I hope that we get a bit of Chio energy, right? Because that was a Chio thing, right? Where they had to convince her, like, it's okay.
That was an amazing chapter. Where
kiss before marriage.
Did the weird circle conga line thing.
marriage. Oh no, that's a different one, isn't it? Damn it.
I remember kiss.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're like one of us.
Shut up and kiss the boy.
So this is something I really
bring out the song.
I think it would be baller as hell if Nakamura actually sticks to his guns and doesn't rush the kiss. It doesn't feel like we need to get a kiss from her in her intro chapter. I think it would be, or intro to the family chapter rather. I think it'd be really, really cool if there's a bit of an arc where she's like, no, that's too quick. She
starts doing like the class, like how many dates should I wait before I kiss them?
Yes!
I don't want to seem too fast.
I really hope.
How fast should I text them? Oh my lord.
I hope so. That would be a really cool way to like 3-dimensional her character. It wouldn't just be about lewdness or perviness. It would even be down to like, I don't want to be perceived as too easy. I don't want to be perceived as an easy girl. I really like that a lot. All right.
Yeah, Rentaro has no. Oh wait, are we gonna read comments or are we gonna move to the?
We can finish off. Let's finish off the review segment and then we'll do like a bit of reading comments. So.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is Rentaro's got no issues with being perceived as a playboy because I'm like, this bro was like risen the huzz up on like pretty much like right away. Like where let's see if I can. I actually find the thing that made me think that.
Did you blush a little for at Rentaro? You're like, oh my god.
I mean, I was like, I was like, bro, you're going to look like a fuckboy at this rate. Like, he's so used to it when he just starts spouting these. Like,
look at his face too. It actually is crazy how we do see. I don't know if this is intentional from Nakamura, but genuinely, Rentaro does just like, it's like straight face. He's slinging out compliments like Nano, like fucking robotically. Like, I would love a chapter where he's like, it's all become so mundane. He has to like refine the spark.
It's like when you drive to like a place you've been to a million times, you just look up and you're like, oh, I'm at the place now.
Oh, I'm zinging again. Hold on. It's like clockwork, bro. He looks at her, he analyzes the situation. He's like, this is what I need to say.
Yeah, at this point, he'd be the most amazing cold reader like in the world. Like he can probably tell what insecurities and like predilections the girl has just off the rip.
I always think back to what my buddy Dylan said, who is one of my more on the normier end of like anime fans, right? He watches his Attack on Titans and shit, you know. So I showed him this, and a couple episodes in, he basically said like, any normal guy would get a huge head after a certain point, right? You'd really, really start to. There's a better word for not just huge head, because that someone might take that literally. Like, what's a better word for that? Like, super overconfident.
Bro, who's taking that phrase literally? Like,
I don't know. We got a lot of people.
ESL folk, but anyway, yeah, I know it.
There is one guy in our Discord.
The joke is that they think which head is getting bigger, but
shout outs to Ludo in our Discord, there's always like just enough of a language barrier where there's misunderstandings. But anyway, you know what I mean. Like any normal guy,
he's gonna get too big for his britches. He's gonna start seeing himself as like some lady killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you'd start to almost. I think a normal person would start to look down on them almost. Like, this is so easy. It's like you'd start
mechanical. Like clockwork. You stop seeing them as people, and what's the word? Like a more in-depth version of what happened with Matsuri's intro chapter, where he was like, You fuck boy. You don't care about festivals at all. You just care about getting women. He's like, damn, I actually have. I was slipping in there, but yeah, let's see if he can keep up. Even keep from slipping. It's been 10 GFs since Matsuri, right? He was a 27.
Ooh,
girl,
yeah. It's really interesting because like this. Everything he's saying is totally accurate. Like, I mean, like he makes it such a good.
I mean,
point.
it's like it's almost preternatural how like good he's like hitting her on all her points out.
All the things she needs to hear, right? Yeah.
Yes,
it's like all I saw from you, girl, was how studious of a student you are. I didn't even consider the titties.
Yeah,
the titties were simply.
I didn't even know until now.
Yeah, well, I actually couldn't tell what I was going to ask you what your pronouns were. I couldn't tell.
I know those I didn't want to assume, things.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh lord, what is that? Like an A cup?
Yeah. Yes.
Low B,
maybe it must be a trick of perspective, right?
Weather balloon from afar.
Yeah. Really unseasonable weather or something.
There's like those heat lines coming up from the sidewalk, and it's making you look bulbous. But I got closer, and
it's making you look snatched waist as fuck. Hourglass as fuck. like even his attempts to not talk about her body or complimenting her.
Damn it. Well, anyway, let's see what else we got here. Anything?
Like why am I not surprised that he goes on a fucking like quest to retrieve her graded paper.
We're getting too
comes
many.
Back looking like
too many of these jokes.
Dragon.
I think like this stupid. I'm getting a little. Can I say it? Controversial opinion. I'm getting sick of the Rentaro's clothes doing this joke.
Nakamura's got her predilections. Let's say.
Because the same thing happened in Eru's, you remember? Like, he fucking...
Yep.
It's
He
not
tore the
funny.
clothes off his back for her.
I say it's not funny, but I'm laughing. So
I mean, hell, even in Kogoe's chapter, he takes all the clothes off. So he's just in his damn, I forget the name of the character. His
it's it's Christ-like of him, you know.
Yeah.
Well, or I guess the guy we always bring up, the one that like sell everything, you'll be happier.
Yeah, Diogenes.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that was a lot of philosophers hit on that. But that sell all your possessions and become a destitute, mendicant monk.
Trade offer: sell the clothes on your back, get 100 girlfriends. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Oh my god.
Yeah, his proportions look weird as fuck when he comes back.
I agree. It always looks
the only thing
strange.
Yeah, he looks stretched as fuck. Like, the only thing I can think of was Nozawa was just trying to fit him all in this very, very, very vertical frame. Like, oh my lord, like it's just like.
Yeah, but he does have cum gutters.
To be fair, here. Yeah, oh my, yeah, he has cum gutters that are going like above his belly button. Like, what the? It's crazy.
Well, it's because he's storing up so much cum. His gutters have to be huge.
Yeah, they're not even gutters anymore. They're irrigation. Like, they're canals. Like,
cum.
The Romans got nothing on this.
Hold up, I'm about to look up synonyms for gutters. Synonyms for gutters. Let's see what we got here. Cum drainage channels.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Ooh, 55. Okay, here we go. Come on, Merriam-Webster. I need you. Cum drains, cum troughs.
Oh my god.
Cum water.
So what direction are they draining? Because like for some reason my mind always imagines them draining down. I guess it's because of gravity. But they have to be draining away from the dick, right? Like it wouldn't make sense for them to drain into the dick.
You know, I don't know if they're called cum gutters because you're supposed to imagine cum like on his stomach and running, or is it supposed to be the idea is that like internally those are gutters that are
like the fucking chakra line?
Yes.
Oh my lord, yes, the sacral chakra is right there. It makes sense.
Neji from fucking Naruto goes up and like runs his lines across his cum gutters, and then he comes like 16 gallons. Like
He's like, oh my lord, I've never seen such
cum gutters
of cum chakra or whatever.
You know what those are? Cum aqueducts.
Oh my lord.
Cum ditches.
I brought up the aqueducts when I talked about the Roman.
Oh, you did. My bad.
Roman canals.
Cum ravines.
Oh my lord.
Cum furrows.
Like they need to come up with a different word for the cum. Like you can't just be like.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Like
semen furrows.
Oh wait, yeah. Ejaculate aqueducts.
Nut ravines. Oh, that's good.
We're talking about milk earlier, and now we're talking about a different type of milk.
I love it when white liquid comes out of the human body in a sexual context.
Yeah, okay. Good thing you added up. I was about to say, like, what about lymph? Huh? Lymph is also white, but it's not very.
Saved.
I mean, hopefully, it's not very sexual.
Well, you never know. Some of these.
I've got a lymph fetish.
Ew. All right, let's see.
It was very cute.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. I'm just looking through my notes. They're so. Oh, how about the line where Karumi's like, "Have you considered that maybe your breasts have gotten this big because of Momoji's influence?"
Yeah, she really needs to. She needs like zero on that line of thought more, because that's like a common little myth in Japan.
Yes,
I can only imagine how pissed he would be if that actually happened. He'd be like, you put me through this. He's choking when he's just like, he's just taking it like
Homer and Bart, just like fucking one hand around the throat, like lifting her up.
Yeah, but he's not even like, cause isn't Bart like choking out when he's being choked out?
Oh, like they're choking each other.
No, wait, no.
What are you saying?
Because Homer is choking Bart, right?
Yes.
And so in this, Rana is choking Momiji. My memory of that of the Bart Homer thing isn't Bart like, he's like in distress and like.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying Momiji would just be like dangling there, like unaffected?
Yeah. Your face would be just completely nonplussed. Like, I've said before, but she's the type of girl who would be like charged by a raging tiger, and she had the same fucking flat expression on her face the whole time.
She would do
She
that
just-
fucking. Do you remember like when she
Yeah,
was
but
in the?
based on what we've learned in this chapter, she would just eloquently deal with that situation.
She
with,
when
like,
she was in the
one
ball
go.
with fucking Eru and she did like her jutsu. She would just
Yeah.
do that shit and like redirect the tiger like.
Like you would try, the tiger with a thorn in its paw, and that's why it
Yep.
was really freaking out. And she massaged it out or something, or I guess it's the tiger has like some like back pain, and that's causing it to go all crazy. So she massages its back pain, and the tiger's
It
like,
would be
"Thank
like a
you."
blink of an eye thing where like from their perspective she just like it's super quick and then the tiger's just like docile on the ground and they're like, what did you do? And she's like, it's a cat. Cats love tummy rubs.
Yep.
It's like, no, that's a tiger, Momoji.
The zookeeper's over here, like the zookeeper who just ran the scene, like, oh my god, a tiger just escaped! Everyone run for your lives. He's like, what? How like this tiger was like rescued from like a poaching operation.
This
It
tiger
has, like,
actually mauled
drama.
the previous zookeeper to death a week ago.
Yeah. Somehow we didn't euthanize it because I don't know.
Well, yeah, this is like
It
a
was too
real,
good.
this is a real liberal zookeeper.
Yeah.
He's like
We
you know,
believe in
you
the
can't
death
blame
penalty,
it.
even-
Much like you can't, incriminate a person for trying to escape prison,
Yeah.
as it is their human nature. You can't incriminate a
a very
tiger.
Norwegian style zoo over here.
Yeah, you can't incriminate an animal for mauling a human to death. It's just what they do.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been in its path.
Facts.
Anyway, where were we before we started this new fanfic chapter? Like the Rentaro when we could go to a zoo, a petting zoo, and they pet all the animals. Then we find out at the end a fucking tiger was let loose in the petting zoo.
Oh yeah, and then
I mean,
she
actually,
saves
that sounds like a really interesting chapter.
doesn't it? I like the idea that
Yeah,
she
it's very Nakamura because
I like-
we'd see all these cute little like goats and sheep,
Yeah.
and then halfway through, then there'd be the fucking tiger.
there'd be the big the shift in the shift a la
Yep.
the vice principal showing up with the
Yes, I was
dowsing
thinking about
rods.
exactly
Yeah.
because that's like that's like the epitome of that style of chapter.
Oh my god. Yeah, what we were talking about was the myth of like, oh, maybe your tits are big because Momoji was doing that from birth, essentially.
Yeah, so
I like-
I guess we can go back to Rana should be pissed as fuck. He's like interrogate Momoji more about that.
Hopefully. What I was gonna say, and I assume so that's like fully confirmed that that's bullshit. It does nothing.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
clarify.
there may be some minor. I mean, I can imagine there be some minor like effect, but yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not like a night and day's worth difference.
One of the things I put was because like obviously it's not true, but it's really funny too. I put Momoji has been developing these breasts for years.
Oh my
Like,
god!
Momoji's like out
I
here.
built
like,
these breasts ounce by ounce.
Momoji was out here as a kid. Like I'm gonna need some people surrounding me with fat titties, and I will make
my
it happen
lord.
myself if I need to. Ugh.
Crazy.
I put discuss those stupid porn ads about making your dick bigger that I saw as a kid. Because I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
saw those when I was a kid. And like this is
The pump and everything.
yes, this is pre the consolidation of the internet. So like when I was a kid, and I assume when Reyes was a kid, there wasn't just Pornhub. You would just like type in www.nakedgirls.com and you just see where it takes you.
Because I remember trying to type in girls my age when I was about 12 and being annoyed I couldn't find anything.
Didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
so lucky
sir?
that no FBI agent was like, oh, this is. I mean, I guess it was before. It's probably before that was like a thing where they flagged the household.
Yeah,
or whatever.
such early internet, you got away scot free. Little Reyes, like 12-year-old naked girls.
Yes, that was literally it.
Oh no! Oh, man, that's so funny. I didn't even consider that. But what was I gonna say? No, but I remember on one of these websites, it's like a core memory of mine. There was like a fucking thing on the side where it was like doctor's tip to growing your dick big or whatever, and like there was all these like little things. Like the one that I remember was like, and it's such pseudoscience bullshit. It was like, so if you're, because it kind of like clocked the fact that I was like a kid going through puberty. So it was like, if you're going through puberty right now, you've got like, and I'm gonna not verbatim here. I'm gonna like, because I don't remember how it was worded exactly, but it was like, you've got the dick grow big chemicals in your blood right now because you're going through puberty. So when you're jerking off, like get the blood in your dick and then hold it in there, and like so that blood stays in your dick for longer. Like it was literally it was like literally saying like there was pictures of like dicks where they would like wrap like hair ties around them to keep like the erection for longer and
So
shit.
they were trying to cause like penile ischemia, which is basically what they're warning you against in all those ads. Like, if you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, go to a doctor.
But the rationale specifically,
the time decreases if you tie your cock with like a ring or whatever. You can only do it safely for about like 30 minutes before it's like the dick starts dying from lack of fresh blood. So
luckily I was not.
First of all, they were targeting ads to boys going through puberty, like dick ads. It was already wild, but then they're also basically giving them like advice that would like possibly break their own penises. Like,
so like I remember too, the logic was that like because you're going through puberty right now, like in your blood is the shit that makes your dick grow because you're going through puberty right now.
Just like testosterone.
Yeah, so they were like have that in your dick longer because, and the longer that blood is in your dick, the bigger your dick will. Like the way it was like worded was like you've got a small window right now because you're going through puberty right now.
Shaking my damn head.
So that's what that reminded me of, is that like Momoji basically being like, we gotta start fucking rubbing these shits right now in fucking kindergarten.
Yeah, when you brought that up, that made me imagine like an alternate universe where instead of like make your dick big ads, it's like on the porn sites, it's like make your boobs grow big.
I love a good alternate universe. Hold on, I just went over to check the view count and I just saw Tuesday. If anyone can actually make boobs grow bigger by groping them, that'd be Momoji.
Oh my, yes, yeah.
Wilkins Coffee. That sounds fucking horrible. Oh my god. Just so you know, just to clarify, I didn't do that because I didn't get to that part of the story.
I was tempted by some of the ads I saw, but I never had the gumption to like actually go through with it. Mostly because I had no money, so it was like, how the fuck was I supposed to pay for any of these like these shady sites?
Even stupid young Red was like, there's no way. But I think the most I did was I would like get the blood in my dick and then I would just like hold it there for a bit. You know, I'd be like, oh, I'm really increasing my dick size by holding this fresh puberty blood in there.
I mean, well, how big did it have to be? I mean, like, for all we know, it would have been like
6.3 erect.
Okay, yeah, so for all we know, it could have been 6.2.
Exactly. I might have gotten a point of an inch. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, slightly above average. You know, maybe that's due to all of the tips and tricks that doctors didn't want me to know. Yeah. Dick doctors don't want you to know.
Yeah, like what's the one like the is like one tip that doctors hate type shit. Like
basically is what I'm going off of. Yeah, 4 out of 5 dentists, the 5th dentist.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, but we were talking about Momoji and groping her tits, and
yes.
Do we have anything else to say
about
about
that came about because we're talking about Kurumi and we're bringing up. Well, I mean, another thing I thought was funny on this moment was like I love how they're so used to putting little name tags on the characters. They do it even in situations like this where it's like no one is like confused about who's talking here. Like we know Kurumi, Momiji, and Rana. Like we know where Kurumi is in the scene.
Which page?
There's no on page 4 where you got the little name tag there. It's like we know who it is.
You know what? I appreciate it.
It's an accessibility thing. You know?
Yeah. What if this was like another?
Some people are face blind.
Classmate that's coming in for inexplicably.
And it just disappears in the next panel when Kurumi shows up again.
Can you imagine doing this in class? By the way, like.
Yeah. Well, I get. By this point, the teachers must be like, hey, it's Momiji doing her thing again. I mean, I'm letting her get away with it because she gave me a massage and it made me see stars and hear colors. So I'm like, look, bro, just keep it on the down low and we won't do anything. Like she's doing the thing she did with Yaku in that one like daily life. He's like, the wicked chorus, right? And he's like, yeah, you know me too well, Momiji.
Momoji's got the that card that like fucking Arthur Dent had in the Joker movie, where it's like you know, whenever he has like a laughing fit, it's like, I have a condition. Please, I'm not laughing at you. Have you seen that movie?
I have not. Like, actually, this is my first time even hearing about that.
So it's really good. The first one's really good. The sequel's terrible, but it's like a more serious, gritty, sad Joker movie. And so in this movie, the Joker has it's a kind of a mental illness take on the Joker rather than like, I'm a jokester. Ha! He's like genuinely like mentally ill.
I'm the Joker, baby. No,
this Joker
I'm the Joker crying emoji.
Yeah, this Joker has like like the way he laughs is that he when he has like panic attacks, he like laughs. So like there's a part of the movie where he's on like a bus, and like he just starts like laughing maniacally like behind someone, but like breathlessly.
So kind of like that Shinra kid from
yeah.
How the fuck do I not remember the name? The thing you've been referencing like 2 or 3 times throughout.
Fire Force.
It's Fire. Yes, Fire Force. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's got the grin, and then people, so he grins when he's stressed, and then he did that when his fucking mom died in a house fire, or did she?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
The Joka baby.
The Joka baby has a card in that movie where it's like, anytime it starts happening, it's like a doctor's note thing where it's like, hey, I have a condition, I'm not laughing at you. That, but for Momiji, like, hey, I have a doctor's note that says I can fucking, when I'm stressed, I can grow up titties. Okay.
Yeah, I have to do it, or else it's like it's like a fidget spinner, but they're titties.
They're like, well, could you get like and we know she brings in her titty mouse pad too, but like she's moved on beyond that. Like she's like, I don't need this shit anymore.
Once you got the real thing, imitations can only take you so far.
All the women in this class are wrapped around her fucking finger. Like now that we know, again, this sorry.
Remember the first introduction chapter where he was like, those girls were just like laid out on the
my god!
Like,
and make no mistake, they were coming. Maybe not all of them.
Yes,
but some of them.
He really created a sustainable, like self-sustaining loop for herself, where she's like, anyone who tries to like stop her, he just gropes them, and it's like they're like, fuck, I really thought you were doing something like wrong here, but
yeah.
Hacking something that feels so good be wrong.
You could tell on me, but then you'd have to explain why there's
much
cum in your pants.
You could tell me, but then you would never be able to get my massages again.
Shit!
Like,
no, literally, yeah. I want her massages are like the fucking Jimmy Neutron candy.
Yeah.
Like actually like addicted. Oh my god, this is such a good idea for a chapter. Please. Yes. I need I want it just the daily life of Momiji. Like just follow Momiji through her day.
That'd be an interesting new just chapter genre, where it's just daily life for a specific GF, and we just go through their life.
Genuinely, bro, you already know this happens. I think Momiji in between classes has people coming up to her like begging. Yeah. And then she's like, oh yeah,
Momiji, do you have time in your schedule?
And they're like itching their neck and shit.
It's booked out to like February, and you're like, fuck.
Well, I mean, I suppose I could move you up, but what are you gonna do for me? And she's like, you can grope my thighs too, my thighs. She's like pulling them out.
I'll pull my top up so you don't have to grope them through the clothing and everything.
Oh, well, it looks like an opening just appeared in my schedule.
And then another girl, like, he knocks her aside and you're like, no, I'll let you fondle the nipples, and you're like, damn, you got it.
Literally, see, again, last thing, I'm so sorry to Miss Rana that Momiji is actually stealing the show in your chapter.
Insane. But yes, he's just effortlessly stealing it.
It's so fucked. But like this revelation of Momiji genuinely does change the entire. I'm going back and recontextualizing everything about Momiji. It used to be
that's perfect storytelling, where it's like you the first time you read through, you're like, you get one read of it, and then you come back the second time and you get a totally different experience. I mean, Nakamura has not been writing the story for 6 years for no reason. Like,
she is genuinely
he's him.
Smarter than we gave her credit for. So now it's not just like, she's just a little creature who likes to squeeze in. And now it's like, just to clarify, it isn't like there's no like bad intention. It's still the same thing applies.
I wouldn't even really call it.
Real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's the same thing applies where it's like it's not like a devious sexual intention. Like that's still the same, but now there's more like intelligence behind it, right? Like you can imagine things like her having like a calendar and her making these deals with all these girls and shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I wouldn't even necessarily call it like smartness. This is more like he's got these instincts, like he like Bruce Lee said, he flows like water. Like I'm thinking of page 5 where like Rana starts like the little back and forth competition they're doing, and it's like well, one, Momiji, you shouldn't be groping children even if they like give consent.
Well, she's also a child. So it's fine.
Really yeah, I fucking guess. But yeah, so the main point was that there wasn't even a big brain play from her on this part. She just wanted to grope something as just her constant all-consuming desire, and saw an opportunity to grope it. She just took it without second thought. Like there was no Hikari style mind games there. He's just taking at every step of the way. There is like a path, like on one path there's don't grope things, another path there's gets to grope things, he always gets to grope things.
There's two wolves inside of
it
her,
works
and they
out for her.
both want to grope things.
Yep.
One is willing to ask first, the other is not.
Yeah. It depends on how long it's been since he's groped.
God, I love her, dude. Actually, Momoji moving up like crazy. Momoji about to fucking crack her little fucking knuckles into the top 5.
Other GFs, you gotta work, because once again, Momiji is just taking the spot effortlessly. You guys are gonna be like, look at Rana. That's your future if you don't shape up. You know, Meru and I don't know, Eira, and like especially the ones who haven't had a lot, like Yamame. You know,
Yamame needs a fucking focus chapter, please. But anyway, all that to say, their dynamic is super interesting. And I like what you said, right? About like, it is just like full instinct. She asks what she wants. She's a
ultra instinct.
But I like that dynamic though, right? Because like, at first, for a while, I interpreted her as like, we've talked about how she's a character at the end of her journey. She's already happy.
Yeah.
She's achieved nirvana. But I also always kind of associated that with like simplicity, right? Like, oh, it's the simple people that are happier. It's when you get smart, it's it's the Rick and Morty thing, right? Like, oh, when you're intelligent, it's so hard to be happy. But now we have an interesting thing where like she is not simple. She is really good at a lot of things.
It's more like she's like a Japanese katana. It's been folded 1,000 times. It looks simple at first glance, but when you look closely, you can see all these every layer of folding. It's beautiful. The thing of beauty.
In retrospect too, it makes so much sense, because the thing that I always loved about Momoji is that like you have to assume, and I write about this a little bit in that fic that I'm half done with, just the sheer amount of like effort that must have gone into her being as good of a masseuse as she is, because like make no mistake about it, she is probably like one of the best masseuses, if not the best masseuse in all of Japan. As a middle school,
perhaps the planet.
Yeah. So think about like she is clearly, it's been foreshadowed from the beginning that like if she wants to do something, she will fucking spurg, hyper focus, tunnel vision until she does it, right? And that is that like good autism. That's that sweet autism, the autism that I wish I had.
Like you said, the savantism where it's like I remember seeing these like documentaries as a kid where it's like the guy who can like see a city's skyscape and it's like draw it like from memory, or like the guy who can do like date calculations in his head.
The one that I remember is they'd be like, okay, June 16th, 1967. That was a Tuesday. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's like, how do they do it? Like, well, it's instinct at that point.
It's Momoji continues to, wow, I'm just fascinated. It's crazy that Momoji got
Binary
so much
Amp,
this chapter.
You don't have to do this, but can you please like give a percentage of how much we talked about Momiji versus Rana versus like Rentaro? Because I think it's not going to be. It might be close, but
please actually do that if you somehow can. But you know what? If you do that, I'll throw you $5, because that's actual time.
I'll pitch in too.
Hell yeah!
Because I can only imagine like how would you even like.
I imagine he'll get the transcript up. Maybe that would help a little.
Yeah, that would help too. Just how many times we jump back, like we somehow circle back to Momiji, just like,
I know,
talking about something else.
She's so perfect, guys. Momoji, listen, it would be disgusting if this happened, but Momoji might crack through Uto in my top 5, and that would be, I would feel awful. Nora would never forgive me.
I mean, similar thing with Uto, where you kind of were like, initially you're kind of like, Uto's cool, but whatever, but then something happened and she revealed her true colors. You're like, bro, I'm on the Uto train now, and maybe that's having Momiji with both me and you. And honestly, I didn't even really see like in discussion for a lot of people didn't. I mean, they were like we've seen the Momiji has inklings of being like actually really really good in general, but like a lot of people didn't seem to be on the Momiji train like the way we are. But maybe it's just because their eyes are not as keen as ours.
I love it. Not to be fucking Kiki coded, but I love it when our videos are different from like what the general consensus is. We're providing something new for the we're capturing a corner of the market.
If after this there's like a consensus, a new consensus, like people like Momiji's actually kind of really cool, right? Like we know where it came from.
Yeah, we know where people are fucking ripping that one from. All right, so
stealing our whole flow, but we'll let them do it because we have so much flow we can just spare it.
Dracula
for some of the impoverished, flowless people out there.
Fucking flowless. I guess to kind of begin to wrap up the review segment of this, because I do want to watch a movie with Allie tonight, so I'd like to wrap up within 45 minutes or so.
Okay, that's good.
I think that's fair.
I can lock in.
Yeah. So, wrapping up the review segment and moving on to Q&A with chat here. Any final thoughts on Miss Rana and the chapter itself?
Okay. I mean, some things like I actually had like 3 final thoughts, but the first thing I'll say is like not the backseat right or anything, but it's exactly how new GFs should be introduced going forward. Like it doesn't have to be every single one of them, but getting to see like
a bit of their natural element in class.
Yeah, like it's gotten to the point where it's just starting to get a little hard to believe that a new GF lacks any meaningful past or like past relationships before they meet Rentaro. Like so it's really good from a suspension of disbelief point of view or like angle that we get to see Rana has other friends and the nice thing about having a cast this big is that you don't have to introduce new characters for them to be friends with. You can just have them be friends with a pre-existing GF and then that automatically adds like character stuff for the new GF, but then also add stuff for the old GF. I mean, it's great on both ends. It's like
you're not fucking wrong, man. I did not.
Like, this is something he could only do because he has so many fucking characters. He wouldn't work if there's like just like 10 of them, because then you run into the issue of like, oh, I gotta introduce a new character too. But yeah,
the interconnected weaving webs of relationships all in this one relationship with Rentaro is fucking insane. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, it really is crazy. I didn't even consider that, like, because like going forward, he's gonna have to start 2 birds with 1 stoning, given how much.
He's usually start 3 birding, 3 stoning.
Yeah,
at
so
one point,
it does make a lot of sense to use a girlfriend intro chapter as an opportunity to develop previous girlfriends. So that's
now the only thing you have to worry about is don't accidentally give too much to the pre-existing girlfriend, such as because then now we're as you see we were basically glazing.
I'm willing to take the fall on that one. I think that might be our fault.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I don't know. Momiji's just that good.
I know.
I kind of feel like I want to go with what you're saying, but I just feel like Momiji deserves it. Like I feel like we're just recognizing game or whatever.
I completely agree that we are correct, Reyes, and I always will agree with that. But clearly, as you've mentioned, the plebs, the common folk, are not seeing it.
Are we just too good? Are we just too like I don't know, too analytical?
I think we should have a Momiji appreciation stream.
I mean, honestly, that would be an interesting way to, because it'd be like I said, going back through the story and contextualizing everything, and we got enough Momiji moments. We really could probably get at least an hour.
I think it'd be fun to do that with all the girls, like Hikari appreciation, Karne appreciation.
Well, it's got to be like in the wake of some sort of new development to get like the most bang for it, because otherwise it's like, we can just deal with every single girlfriend.
By the way, for when we do stocks, whoever had Momiji stocks, you're wealthy now.
Yeah.
Sell, retire to your island.
It's as if he was in the stock market for like oil right before the Industrial Revolution kind of thing. Like
genuinely, yeah, this might be one of the most meteoric stock rises. To recontextualize Momoji's character as a fucking savant is insane. I just think that's a huge change. I love it.
Yep.
Let's see. I feel like I've gone through most of my notes. So go ahead through yours.
My final thought for like I guess like an overview on Rana's character to actually give this poor girl her flowers. I'm impressed because when I read last week's chapter review and described a vulgar lady, I was honestly expecting some kind of unholy combination of Momoha and Kimari, like some sort of bloodborne fucking abomination. But but what we got here is just like a normal ass girl.
This
perhaps
was
even
more down to earth than I expected it to be.
Perhaps even more normal than fucking Himika, if you can imagine it. Like, whose physical appearance, caused people to make dumbass assumptions about her personality, which subsequently caused like a deep-seated complex around said physical appearance. Just very, very interesting fertile ground for like character stuff. I mean, they can go in any direction. We can go more in the Momiji route. We can go more in her complex with the vulgar thing, and how that meshes with Rentaro and the other girls. I mean, really, there's a lot for her to go with or whatever.
I agree. And especially if I really, really hope, and I've been burned many a times, Nakamura, with these hard cuts to the intro chapters, but I think it'd be really cool if you held off on the kiss with this one for a bit. I think it'd be really cool. I mean, that'd be a question, by the way, and I'm going to move over to the chat here because we're probably going to transition to the chat here.
Yeah.
So start sending your questions or whatever you want to talk about here. But I would posit this question to the chat. Who knows offhand-ish, it doesn't have to be totally accurate, but, a guesstimate, the longest from GF intro to kiss with Rentaro?
Yeah, because for me, like, what first comes to mind is like the I think the my thing with the cabbage fucking debacle. I think that was like maybe 3 chapters before she kissed, because there was like the intro with her in the fucking Huntsville mansion, then there was the introduction to the family chapter, and then I think the cabbage thing was like a 2-parter, so that was almost like 4 chapters. So that's my first contender for it.
And that's which girl again? Remind me.
That was my maid. Second maid.
I'm going to move over to the chat here on the screen so people know it's my.
Oh, okay. And also my final thing for chapter is he's got reverse eyebrows, which is weird. So I call them like Satsuki style caterpillar eyebrows first, but when I look at them, she has normal eyebrows, but they've been like rotated around, so like the wide part is like at the sides of her face, which is unusual to say the least. Normally when you draw characters' eyes, like the thick part is like towards the center of their face.
Yeah, thank you. No, I always appreciate your art analysis because I am blind on that shit. All right, let's see here. Tuesday, 6 chapters from intro 101 to 107 kiss. So Meg, not Mai. That makes sense. Because she was like the no, it's I don't care about you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually in love with my dear sister May.
That's interesting. Otherwise, the longest is a couple of them are in daily life, straight up to the intro, like GI. Yep. Okay. So this is something that I think it'd be really cool if Nakamura had her make a new record. Doesn't have to be stupid long, but like, you know,
just do one extra chapter.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 chapter. God forbid, at the end of her volume. How about the?
I'm amazed you actually managed it. I'm amazed you managed to not say 6, 7. that's a bizarrely common range that we talk about. Like even Kirby guy accidentally did it in the chat.
God damn it, Kirby guy. So yeah, like I said, we are on chat now. Feel free to slide your comments and questions through here. We'll hang out for about half hour.
Through some of the previous chat.
If you see anything important, mention it. But yeah, let's see. I assume no one gave us money while we were gone. I can check. Hold on.
They might have, but oh my god, that would have been kind of fucked if we missed that. But
nope. Yeah, what last one was Wilkins Coffee.
Okay,
thank you, Wilkins Coffee. You guys are awesome.
And speaking of Wilkins, the perfect being mentioned, like, my goat always shines through the darkness. Wilkins is the greatest. Getting,
sounds like a prayer.
Recommendation. He's getting recommendation praise from the #1 commenter in our chat for today. That's a lot of praise.
Kusari took a chapter longer, according to Tuesday.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess so. I'm trying to remember because we did
because the Kiss zombie arc was so long, I suppose.
Oh well, yeah. Crazy.
I think that'd be really cool.
New record to break right there.
If Nakamura could, and he would have to play his cards right here because obviously the volume is going to want to be like every other volume where it's not just focused on the new GF here, but like a hodgepodge of different character stuff. But it'd be cool in my perfect world, in the background of this volume, you'd basically have her slowly working through this, where it's like, in her intro chapter, she's like, I don't think I want to kiss you already. That would be so loose of me, so forward. And all the other girls are like, you're lost. And they're like, no. And then she's in the background, like biting her lip, like, fuck. And then, just like as it goes in the background, even if it's like a chapter that's focusing on like, Akka or whatever, like in the background, she's like seeing it and like thinking about it, like, I guess maybe I could. And then finally it'd be really cool. It's like if at the end of end of her volume or something, like, there's like a focus chapter on her, even if that's not normally what he does. I think it'd be really cool where it's just her genuinely like going through the like preparing herself mentally to kiss him. I think it'd be super cool if she actually took a little longer, given her holdups. You know,
it'd be so. I can imagine like a fucking whole chapter about it where she's like trying to kiss, trying to come up the I don't know, like. I mean, like imagine like at this point they've always like Rentaro's always been like, don't worry, I'm totally happy to wait until you're ready.
Oh yeah.
And she's like one day she's like, you know what, Rentaro, I'm ready to kiss. You know, I feel like we had enough time to do it, and the day of it, just shit just keeps happening that like gets in the way, and just like the moment he's getting ruined, or like a fucking pteranodon shows up and like picks one of them up, and they have to like go.
I'm gonna yes and you. I'm gonna yes and you. Be a good partner and improve your chapter concept. The thing that keeps getting in the way is people showing up because she's nervous and she wants to be alone when they kiss. So either classmates,
it's too
teachers,
vulgar to kiss in front of. I mean, that's a very Japanese thing, like no PDA.
And then at the end of the chapter, she's like she's been so cock blocked, essentially, kiss blocked, that finally like she kisses and it's like in front of everyone, and she's like, "Fuck it," you know.
Like right at the fucking like festival that fireworks are blasting.
Oh yeah, there's
background.
a big firework in the background, and everyone's seeing. They're like on a stage somehow. They're like in front of everyone. Yeah,
like whoa,
that'd be really cool.
Big booby girl.
Don't call me that. Oh my god. And then Hikari's like, yeah. Hikari's like, you can call me that. Oh my god. All right,
we need to see more crowd work from the GFs. How do they work a crowd in their own ways?
That'd be epic. All right, let's see. Wilkins Coffee. You know what I would like to see? If they ever do another MILF GF. Brother, we just got one.
Yes.
GI. Or do you mean like literally? Oh, that has I didn't read more. I'm sorry.
Okay, I know that in the porn categories they treat every woman over the age of 30 as a MILF, but like the literal definition, the original definition is
a woman
a mother that
has
like
had a child
fluff.
slide out. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That has a kid. I was about to say something and I was like, that's too parasocial. I gotta stop treating Nozawa like one of these characters.
Oh my god. I mean, she's a MILF.
Okay. He said it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've never seen her, but I mean, I can't imagine a woman of her caliber would not be a MILF.
Oh, she's got to be gorgeous, and clearly she's chill as fuck if she's writing shit like, or part of a series like this. Like, she's not gonna be like, "How dare you call me that?" She's probably like, "You're goddamn right, I am."
Yeah, I'm flattered, but I'm married, so.
Anyway, MILF GF, I would want to see the kid interact with Rentaro, and if it's a girl, not be a GF, and slowly see him as a father. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rios has said the exact same thing.
Stepfather and stepson. Oh my god.
As a fucking like 16.
And it'd be even better if it's like they're the same age. So it's like no, I'm not calling you stepdad. Like, I don't care what mom wants. Like, I'm happy that she's happy with you, but like,
it's weird. I'm in high school, you're in high school. Oh my god. What if? Oh my god. What if he zings with like a MILF, quote unquote, and her kid is like the same age as him, and they're in the fucking same class. It's like, this guy's dating my mom.
Yeah, yep. Because I imagine people have been thinking like, at some point we're gonna run out of, GFs to be in the classroom, in the same classroom as him that he hasn't seen. But an easy way to get around that is just have some boys added to the
roster
group, the cast roster. Yeah.
Binary Amp rearranging the formula in this manga. Hey, stranger things could happen.
You gotta do it eventually. It can't be the same formula for 15 years.
It could give Rentaro a true challenge. That'd be really cool. Yeah, like that would be something that would just, we were talking earlier in the video about him kind of feeling like he's so used to the zinging and the, like that would really shake it up. Like,
he rocks up to her like house expecting to be a normal date, but he sees like, oh my god, you have kids. How do I deal with this? Like, I've dealt with meeting the parents, but meeting the kids?
Hey there, little Timmy. He's like 1 year younger than him. He's like, he's like a kid in like late middle school.
He's like, don't worry. Actually, I read about divorce, like love in divorce during my mythical 100 projections. Actually, that'd be actually an interesting kind of prequel story where it's like, the 100 girls who rejected me, who really, 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 really did not love me, and we get to see at least the later rejections. I imagine when you're like 3 years old, it's probably not like that dramatic. But
if we ever got confirmation that the zings didn't take effect until he got into high school. It'd be cool if like a girl that rejected him previously found him and saw him again and was like, wait a minute.
I mean, I think we did get it. He wasn't in Meet Them All in high school, but yeah, I mean that was like 6 years ago. Maybe Nakamura can do some retcons and have a joke.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, he said all the zings would happen in high school, right? So I mean,
isn't that what you?
What I was saying was like, theoretically, depending on how you interpret that, you could have someone that he got rejected by previously.
I guess. They didn't say it had, but I mean, it would be weird.
It would be weird. I agree.
From a causality perspective, like why? But I mean, it would be weird in a way that is not out of the box for the series, so I can see it. I mean, just for the dramatic potential alone, I would be totally down for it. I would throw my logic brain out and be like, time to get some juicy drama.
At least a couple of the girls would be like, how fucking dare you have rejected him?
Yes.
What are you, blind?
or even to be like, because like they wouldn't be the first, and you're like Hikari and Karen, they wouldn't be the first anymore.
Oh,
it'd be so like they've been so used to being like basically his day ones, but no, it turns out there was actually a day zero that they never knew about.
And then of course there's always the friend A, secretly a girl.
Yep. Still holding on strong to that. It's not even an agenda. It's like something before that.
Rudolph, I once knew a guy like that. Mind you, he was early 20s. Thankfully, same dynamic with his GF son. I assume you mean like a guy who had like a kid that he had to take care of that was like barely younger than him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard legends.
Yeah, I kind of ran into something similar like that at that little nudist camp I went to, where like an older lady basically took me and another guy who was a similar age under me. He was like, "You guys are like as young as my sons and shit." She didn't want to do anything with it. She just wanted to introduce us to some ladies our age, and just be like a good wing woman.
Was there some fucking?
Well, not with her, but yeah.
Did you fuck?
Yeah. Well, I did participate in a bukkake.
Oh,
so that was interesting.
That's epic. So you and a bunch of other guys just like jizzing on someone?
Yes. Yeah,
epic.
She apparently she had a fantasy to do that, and she was like, "Yeah." I'd be like,
"How many guys?"
I mean, I didn't really count. Some guys went in, went out. There was like, I don't know, at least like 5 or 6.
I think I would have that fantasy too. I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of like. One of the reasons I like this series so much is just the extreme numbers, right? So if I was about to say if I'm a woman, but fuck it, I can do it. Guy. Like the idea of like getting nutted on by someone, that's hot enough. Getting nutted on by like 15 guys, just like all in a circle around you, like I want to drown in that nut. Like,
I managed to get both titties, from the side.
Nice shot, brother! I say, high-fiving you.
Yeah. Yep.
He's b-balling. Just
like Momiji, I didn't even try to do it; it just happened naturally.
That's savant shit. He's got savant nut slinging abilities. Yeah. That's an epic story to just throw in there.
Yeah.
This is taking a weird turn. Sorry, Wilkins Coffee. That's part of our channel. I hope you're okay with it.
You came in at an unusually chaste time. Previous stream. So
Rayos is this whole channel has a very like pro-sexuality message, and I would hope that you'd feel the same way given the manga you're reading. And Rayos is like genuinely a walk the walk, talk the talk kind of guy. He's been like going to these like events, these like little like nudist events and like stuff like that. So
I've been getting involved in my local kink community after having been an adult artist for years and years. Now I finally found a place where there are people who have similar perspectives on like sex and sexuality, and it's like I'm exploring.
Lord over space. Why are we talking about the potential new GFs instead of the one in front of us? There's an interesting thing with her, which like she is a very good character. I like her a lot. She's like, and I think by design, not very. I don't want to say interesting. Not very.
Did Nakamura do this on purpose to have Momiji like upstage her in her own intro chapter?
That would be some meta shit.
Yeah.
Because like she feels very not used to it being said on YouTube. So that's Wilkins Coffee. Yeah. That's why I have a feeling that whenever we get 1,000 subscribers, I don't think we'll probably be able to get ads on our content. I'll try.
As long as we don't say anything crazy in the first like couple minutes, right?
Reyes,
I think
I have a rule, and this is something you will never push me on. I will never change myself for the sake of monetization. I will never, because that's a big pet peeve.
Okay, Mr. Purist over here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Oh
no,
my
it's
god!
not, I've never been one of those people who care that much about. Yep. I've never been one of those people who's like the worst sin that human can commit is selling out. Like I get it. Why? Because I've seen people sell out and they totally change up on their day ones, and yeah, I recognize it from like an experience level how shitty it can be. But yeah, there's a difference between I don't know, like everyone has that thing that's like their cardinal sin, where like if you like, I'm never gonna do that shit, and if you do it, I'm like, be done with you. Like I'm not really sure what mine is. Like I know I have it.
We will make, how do I put this? The donations alone from forming a bond with the audience, from being real, we get basically like in like 1 second of a stream, we get the money that we would get for like ads for a month at our view rate.
Well, true.
I'm not going to fucking change my content for YouTube, the new rules just dropped, you can't say fuck until it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's retarded.
Okay, well, I was going to mention, apparently the rules have changed, but they've changed to be a little more lax depending on like your thing. I was going to mention that, but yeah, I mean, this is one of those things I don't care that much about either way, so I'm fine with just remaining, my authentic ass self.
Binary is saying there's a 0% chance of us being monetized.
Yeah,
I think we should just listen. I think it's pretty cool that they let us get donations. I could see an authoritarian world where they basically like, nope, you're vulgar. You're not even getting donations.
We're like the Hassan of the YouTube space. We are sustained by our viewers' donations. There's no corporate sponsorship at all.
Listen, I hope that's not like a big deal for you. I understand that you desperately want to have.
Like I just said, I don't mind either way. It's just for me, it's something that isn't like a deep-seated principle of mine. So I mean, as long as it's basically, I'm just gonna go along with what the people around me are going along with. So I mean, yeah, normally in YouTube, I was watched. They censor themselves, so I'm used to that being the thing.
And it's cringe, right? Like here's a big dude, there's the political streamers of mine say PDF file instead of pedophile.
Okay, well, yes,
that shit is cringe, bro.
No, okay, there's a bit of a difference between I don't know, because I do feel like there's like levels to this thing, like there's different genres of censorship. Like the people who are going around saying like, yeah, he unalived, like you motherfucker. We had words for this to say like on like news channels. Like, you say they passed away. Like that's a normal thing they would say when they didn't want to say, yeah, you got fucking murked. They slit his throat and strung up the jaw like a fucking pig at the slaughter. No, we say he passed away, or maybe if it was that gruesome, we might say like he was. Actually, I don't know what they would say in this situation, but they'd say something appropriate, but that got across the point.
Ending this off,
fucking say he got unalive.
But ending this off though, right? Wouldn't you agree that like a lot of the charm of our channel is the fact that like people can come here and know that we don't care about all that crap? To me, that's like a lot of the charm of our channel.
I mean, I never really thought of it like that, because I don't tend to think of,
brother. We did a 4-part stream about the.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't tend to, when I make stuff, I don't tend to think of it from the lens like what is my audience coming back to for? Because I remember there was a moment.
I do.
Way back where I had to realize, like, yeah, well, actually, most audiences like it when you have some sort of particular like thing that you do that they know when they come to any work that you make, they know like, oh yeah, he's gonna make this sort of thing. Because in my head, I'm kind of assuming like it's good to be a master of all things, be able to do everything and not have a particular specialty. But that was a moment where I had to realize, like, oh, actually, people kind of prefer if you have like
they do.
Well, what I was interpreting as it being a one-trick pony, but it's like, I mean, if you actually are really good at that thing you're doing, it's not really being a one-trick pony. It's just being the guy who does X. He's good at doing whatever. Yeah. So yeah, in my head, I don't really tend to think. I think more about. I'm a little more self-centered in that sense, where I think more about my relationship to the art, and I mean, yeah, I do like to like show off to people, but that's mostly just getting them to recognize my genius, I guess. I don't know, like the skill that I put in there. But even if I wasn't there, I'd still be like, I'm the shit. I mean, I was talking just at the beginning of the stream. I'll read my shit and be like, this is actually fucking hilarious. Like,
this guy's cooking,
or this is emotional, or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great feeling. Just checking. Are we still live? Because I saw the last comment is Desmond saying it ending, and I don't know what they mean by that.
I just mean You just mean like, are we in the concluding section of
Probably.
the stream? 'Cause if that's what you mean. Yes, we are, but you know how we roll. It's gonna be a very dragged out ending. But yeah.
Oh, anyway, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same. I had a moment there where I was like, "Do my morals misalign with my co-host here?" Because it was like, it made me a little. I was icked out.
We got to have a fucking Beatles style, like they had different. What's the word? They had they had creative
differing
differences.
visions. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, to me, I have. Sorry, welcomes. We're gonna read them. Okay. So last thing I'll say, and then we're gonna. Didn't even finish talking about Rana.
I do want to.
Hold on, wait, read this. Didn't even finish talking about Rana before getting sidetracked again. I love you guys, though. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord over space. Last thing I'll say about that, though, is that, like, to me, maybe not for you, because you're the control and I'm the chaos generally. The thing that this to me is a space that I feel like I can go completely buck wild. I love in our reviews being able to be like, and then Cheery sucked the shit out of fucking Hero's asshole. I love it. I get so much joy out of just being able to do that shit. And I think, to me personally, I think it's part of our branding. I think it's, if you're looking for 100 Girlfriends reviews, it's a series that is really out there, especially in the early shit. You were having like high schoolers sucking on fucking 28-year-old women's breasts on the fucking rooftop. I think it's really fitting, and I love it. So I hope other people love it, because I love it. I like being totally uncensored, and I guess.
I'll admit, I was kind of just following your lead, because if you had been, like some button-down sort who's like, yeah, we're gonna say, unalive instead of killed. I probably wouldn't have let that slide. That hits my sellout threshold. But yeah, if you'd been more button-down person, I probably would have followed that lead as well.
I'll say this: I really do think that a lot of the attention we've gotten is because we speak about things that most people would avoid on YouTube. I think that that's part of our charm and appeal, and I hope that you see that.
Well, I mean, that's definitely been added to my I don't know what the fuck you would call it, like my mental I don't know, like
I'm glad
my what's that thing people have where like they have a memory space where they
my mind
like a
palace.
Physical look. Yes, that's been added to my the part of my mind palace devoted to this community that's been added. Like, oh yeah, it's because that is the kind of thing I don't really like catch on to, like the same way you don't really like the the artistic compositional sort of things. I don't really see the kind of like, I mean, what I would describe as like community dynamics and
I think that's probably a strength of mine. I feel like it is.
Well, I definitely noticed. I never really had a reason to. It never really occurred to me to point it out until now. But yes, you are like very socially, skilled.
Thank you.
I don't know how else to put it.
I appreciate that. Safe for work red is a weird thing to imagine. Binary M's. I don't even think that even constitutes the same personality.
If there was a safe for work red, I would sooner imagine that the world itself had changed to be more lewd than that red had changed to be less lewd.
Facts. All right, let's read some fucking chats. They're fucking chomping at the bit here.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Poor motherfucker. You waited like 2 hours.
Imagine if he zings
commenting
with
amongst yourselves.
A MILF who turns out to be the mother of friend A. Rentro's, please.
Please. That'd be another
epic.
Interesting way to bring them in, the same way that, well, actually, it wouldn't be this. It'd be similar to what happened with Rana in this chapter. We bring in an old, I guess does that count as an established character when we saw him for like not even a full chapter? It's like 2 pages or whatever. I don't know.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. What was the question? Does what count as what now?
Because friend A only showed up for like 3. Because what I was going to say was, having the MILF character's son be friend A would be kind of like what happened with Miji and Ron.
It would be.
Miji is a GF, and she's a very well-established character already. So that's not actually comparable situations. I was trying to save it by doing something.
It'd be more like a glop shitto. Do you know the term glop shitto?
No, I've never heard that.
I hope someone in the chat knows glop shitto. It's a reference
to a new word.
It's a reference to how like Star Wars expanded canon. It'll be like, this is gonna be the book that's all about that one guy that was in the background of that one scene. Like a glop shit. Like you can even there's a video on called ranking Mario glop shittos, and it's like all like old like Mario enemies that appeared in like one game. Basically, it's a term for like characters that appear in like one little panel of something or one little scene that like the Spurgy fans are like, what about that guy? That's fucking General Smeningus Badingus, and this is his story. So yeah, Friend A is a glop shitto. That'd be like the ultimate
he's a
glop
100
shitto.
girlfriend glop shitto.
Yeah, you're like, we're bringing back Friend A. That's how you know he's jumped the shark. Where it's like, because this Doctor Who does this all the time.
He's scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Doctor Who has a problem with this, where like it keeps looking back instead of forward. It's like, we're bringing back Davros. We're bringing back Omega.
Yeah, they've become a casualty of the modern sort of big, what's the word, like mainstream media ecosystem, where like everything is a remake, a prequel, a rehashing, a re-fucking whatever. It's like do you people not have new ideas? Like, did you fire all the new staff, like new writers who?
Genuinely, Doctor Who is like the biggest offender of this. Wilkins Coffee, he's established enough for people to make theories about him. Exactly. Like Friend A would be. I didn't realize that that was turned into a term. Yes, but basically everyone else other than Tuesday, at least that responded, knew about Glop Shitto.
Bro, motherfucker called her MILF A. Imagine MILF A forcing Friend A to say sorry to his stepdad, Rentaro, for basically calling him bitchless despite
my god! Wilkins Coffee, if I knew you a little better, this is mod attitude right here. I love you, Wilkins Coffee. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, if you make a few more like comments like that, a few more streams, comments like that, Wilkins Coffee, you might get into the illustrious, ranks of the not mods, right?
Wait, it's a real. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Is there a real guy in Star Wars called Gulp Shitto?
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. That was
what?
When I looked up just now. Yes, it's the character. There's a character named that.
What?
They apparently have
I thought that was a joke. I thought I only knew. Holy fuck!
I just read a headline.
I'm so.
No, he in the Star Wars wiki. He has a page.
Brother.
He looks like some weird looking goofball.
I'm so deep into this that I just thought it was a term. I didn't know it was like
flanderized
where it comes
the etymology of it was like.
Because it sounds fake. It sounds like gulp shitto. Are you kidding me? Like I thought.
Oh, crazy.
Binary. Why is your message retracted? What happened there? What did you do? Holy fuck. Okay, guys, anyone who wants us to read something that we missed, I give you permission to resend it, because I don't want to deal with like scrolling up and just send it again, and we're gonna look. Feel free to send it.
One question someone asked that I found interesting was like, can you imagine any other GIF interactions that aren't like the obvious ones, like Hikari, Meme, Momiji? But I was looking through my little.
Let me think about that.
Thing of the GIFs. I can only see one that stuck out to me, but I don't know. Maybe there's maybe something.
Oh, Binary is throwing some fucking muck into the gears here and saying that is not a Star Wars character.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I was looking because it's just a wiki fandom, so it might be.
Oh shit! You guys are fucking. Oh wow! You guys were all dogpiling on me like fucking idiot ass red.
I mean, there is some kind of wiki page about this. I'm gonna share it in the chat so you can pull it up.
Hell yeah!
It looks goofy as fuck.
It's fucking Neelix from Star Trek Voyager.
Actually, I'll just put it in the chat. So
that's epic as hell.
Look up that way.
Potential odd pairing like Sue and Akko. Oh, like an odd pairing for Rana.
Yeah, like an unintuitive one. Yeah, I couldn't. Maybe Himika, because that'd be interesting. They're both very normal girls.
Yeah. Himika could be a good one because it would be like, whereas Rana is trying really hard to be like, I just want to be like a good student. I don't want anyone to see me for this thing that I don't like. And then Kiki'd be like the opposite, where it's like, I wish people would see me for the thing.
Oh my god, it'd be like a kind of rehashing of what happened with Mei Mei and Mimi.
Yes.
But in a different context, and where there's some writing wisdom about that, where it's like you do the same thing but different or whatever.
Yeah. So to respond to Tuesday about the people who thought that Gulp Shitto was a real guy, so like I gotta give him. I'm gonna
funny name.
I know. I'm going to pat myself on the back here a bit, because when I saw Gulp Shitto in the context of a video talking about minor Star Wars characters, but I instantly was like, "There's no way that's a real guy. This must just be a term." So I like to think that I used context and logical deduction.
I'm kind of, because there is a Wikipedia page for this guy, and there's like sources or whatever. What the fuck?
It's probably all fake.
Maybe because there's apparently a page on this wiki called like orgasm,
Ooh.
and it's okay, yeah, it looks like someone just added the page to the fandom for some reason because it says note to the reader: this page is unrelated to Star Wars fandom wiki and must be removed soon. So on, so on. So I'm not sure why it's still there, but whatever. Yeah, I put the link in the chat so you can look up this
Oh
Shido
my
character.
god, this is so obviously fake.
Okay, I don't know enough Star Wars to recognize it, I guess.
That's so funny, dude. Orgasm.
He did look more like a Star Trek alien than a Star Wars alien, so I don't know.
That's really funny. Okay, all right. Before lest we forget or miss more questions, what else we got here? Let's have the big best breast group help her be okay with lewd bowling with retro. Yeah. Ooh, I like that'd be a good arc for her too.
I did mention something like that from Hikari and I think Momoha as well because they would be good because I mean those are both very vulgar women who are totally fine with their vulgarities. So they could, Hikari could show her that you can be a lewd woman but also be a well-to-do girl. Momoha could show that you can have high philosophical thoughts while also having your mind in the gutter 24/7. You can do both.
I like that. I'm just gonna read this one for my own benefit. You see, red is the correct one here. Thank you, binary the data guy.
I mean, you've been being correct more often than not, and I've been being incorrect more. It feels like we're switching places.
You know what it is? It's because you had sex before you got your wizard powers. You were so close.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah. All the knowledge is leaking through your cock, bro.
I mean, all those like many different cultures that say like semen retention is the way to actual cultivating like fucking wizard power, and if you ejaculate, you're actually ejaculating at your life essence. They were right.
Greg Dolphin. I want to see her do actual class president stuff. I'm sure we will eventually. Who knows how long that'll take, but I imagine we will. That's interesting, right? Because like. What I want to read into is like, do you think that there's any bigger reason that she is trying so hard to, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here, kind of overachiever maybe, despite the fact that she has like normal grades, right? But like, she's clearly trying very hard. Does that come from trying to be seen as anything but the lewd girl?
It's probably trying to like, I'm sure there's like a term for it. Like you're trying to break out of the box society's solidly place you in. You're like, no, I mean, he's basically saying all the time, like, no, I'm not X. I don't think he hasn't even said. He just said I'm not X. He hasn't actually said I'm Y. I think. So
no, I think you're right.
That could be a bit of little character development for her. Like you can't just be nothing. You have to be something.
She's got to find a thing.
Alternative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how the class perceives her, because we know that in the beginning of the chapter Kurumi's like clockwork, here she comes, right? Now obviously that's for her specific thing with Momoji, but like does she
like clockwork, here she comes get groped by Momiji.
Does she still have this perception by the other classmates of being, especially if she's getting groped by Momiji? Well, everyone's probably getting groped by Momiji. Momiji's like a special exception. Like
let he who amongst us has who has not sinned to cast the first stone. Like, that might be a way for Momiji to have helped her out a little. Like, if everyone's vulgar, then I'm not vulgar,
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a really... The way that I could see Momiji like being super nice is it'd be like accidental, basically, right? Like she'd be, in the same way that she accidentally like was going to compliment her and then it like turned into her like autistic thing. Yeah. It'd be really cute if she was like, guys, who amongst you hasn't been groped by me? Let's stop pretending like this is vulgar, okay?
Yeah, it's like even I got groped by myself once when in the body of my boyfriend. It was
what?
It was pretty nice. I mean, like even I haven't not been groped.
Momo, do you have a boyfriend?
He's like,
you like men?
He's like, who the hell is the guy who managed to get the groping goblin herself? Like to bag that wildflower or whatever the fuck
I still need more chapters where people find out about this Rentaro thing. All right, let's we'll take a couple more questions here. Just try to see if you see anything.
We're closing up shop for the time being. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Closing time. Apparently that song's about a baby being born out of womb.
I guess closing being pregnant.
Apparently,
No,
that's
I
apparently what
didn't even know
is.
that song existed until you brought it up right now.
Brother.
You see,
Are
I
you
don't know a lot
serious?
of English.
Wait, but
music.
you said the lyrics like verbatim.
No, why? That was just completely.
You said closing
great
time.
minds speaking alike.
You can't. What did you say again? You said, but you can't be here.
No, okay. What I said was a common phrase is used all the time.
Really?
Like,
I know it as a
home.
song.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, it says you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You know, it's a very classic like bar line. Like the
I didn't know
bartender
that.
say.
I've never been to a bar.
Drank too much.
Yeah, closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't.
Like,
stay
I'm not
here.
even sure if any real human being has said that. I've only ever seen like media for like the show that the character is like they're so drunk that the bartender has to, like kick them out. I think they stay like past 1 a.m. or whatever, just drinking their sorrows away.
I didn't know it was like verbatim like that. That was a phrase though, I guess. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, Neelix. We were getting a little about Neelix. Apparently that Glop Shido page is like partially copy pasted from the fucking Star Trek entry. Neelix was briefly dating a 3-year-old alien. It's fine because that species grows up really quick and she looked like an adult.
Okay. yeah, I clocked that costume was looking very much like a Star Trek costume and not like anything Star Wars related. Usually they do try to make the aliens look actually alien in Star Wars, whereas in Star Trek there's like fuck it.
That's just a guy with some shit on their face.
Yeah. Now in their defense, they were making this story in like the 70s, right? So they didn't really have CGI.
Yeah. Shakran 2 would like a chapter where Rentaro helps out in one of the middle school classes or during a sports day when Rana is really conscious of him watching and Momoji's just glad he's with them. Aww.
Yeah, actually, I did do something similar to that when I was in high school. Where I got fucking like press ganged into being like one of the like I guess student leaders for like a youth thing that we were doing in my school. I was not down for it, but yeah, somehow the student counselor of the school was, I don't know, he managed to get me into it, and this was a Catholic high school, and by this point I was still like a kind of very very hard-edged atheist. So I'm at these like meetings in the lead up before we actually do a thing, having to like pray along with him and the other and the other 2 other people there, but yeah, the actual event was pretty decent. My brother was very surprised to see me do that because we were it was a thing that we did every year. So I was doing the thing for the grade beneath me, which my brother was in. He was like, "What the fuck? Like, you didn't tell me about this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm part of this thing too." So yeah, that's a thing.
That would be very cute. I'm imagining. I don't know why I'm imagining like. Because this feels like a Rentaro thing to do, where I could see like her in like gym class, like they're playing like volleyball and like her tits are like really really jiggly or whatever, and she hates it. She's self-conscious about it, and like doesn't it feel like a Rentaro thing to do to like somehow like come up with some kind of like contraption or like to make her tits stop jiggling without touching them, you know?
I've just like my Astro Boy pants. I can't this Astro Girl bra with this. Like it's so powerful, it can keep even Meme's tits in check. So yours should be totally contained and confined.
Let's see. We're gonna have a this is actually a pretty good idea from Ragnis 10. We're gonna have a chapter pairing her
I'm liking
with
to see a
Chio.
lot of new names, by the way.
I know. Thank you for being here, guys. We're gonna have a chapter pairing her with Chio to coincide with the anime.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, Nakamura's done that before, and
Dude,
Chio's a class president. Ron's a class president. Apparently, Kimari was also class president. I checked just now to make sure. I mean, it's very interesting how, because we're getting to so many GFs. At some point, we're gonna have like a representative for every life stage of a type of person. So we got the missing link between Chio and Kimari in terms of the class president right now with Rana.
The class president gang hangout chapter will be very interesting.
Oh my God. Kimari he's like the veteran, reminiscing about her days in the field, and then like Rana is like he's more experienced than Chio. He's been longer, so he can add some color commentary, and Chio's just like the sort of bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, fucking newbie.
And Rana's just looking at Chio's chest the whole time, like, oh, bliss.
Yeah,
I wish.
And then Chio mentions like, I've been 18, so I know that my chest is actually gonna get really big, assuming.
Oh, mine started growing very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, my lord.
Well, enjoy the bliss while you can. Prepare for backaches. Prepare for constant harassment. Prepare. Oh my god.
I mean, I imagine even Kamari's probably dealt with some of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Prejudice herself as well.
Let's see. I would love to see a chapter of Hahari and Uncle Hiro becoming friends. They could bond over the love of their daughters and how both of their kids' parents are dead. Yes, and they could drink some Wilkins coffee while they do it.
Ooh, nice, yeah. Because they're adults and they drink adult beverages.
Let's see. Have we ever seen Chio do class president stuff? Surely at least once or twice.
During like Matsuri's kind of intro Meet the Family chapter where we started out with a little ramen thing.
What about also wasn't there like those like smoking British girls in the park? Wasn't that like girls that was
definitely I think a class president thing
because they were smoking bad
and they were speaking in British dialect.
Were they also fake cigarettes though?
Yes, fake cigarettes, fake accent, and they ended up like just following like Kyo's style. They stole her whole flow.
They all went, "Nyeh," and she doesn't even do that anymore. So now they're out there still going. "Nyeh."
They're carrying the flame.
We are. Charlie, have you seen that video where Hassan's like just walking and getting interviewed by some fucking annoying guy, and he just like does that to him?
That's like streamer. I mean that's effortless stream right there.
Yeah, that's. I hope one day you and I are like
couldn't do better than.
I want to be at whenever we finally go to a con. You, me, Moonlight, Backtracks. I want to be big enough.
We meet one of those people who hate 100 Girlfriends so much that they're like emailing the fucking reactors and stuff, and then we just go like. We start singing one of the OPs or the AEDs.
Yeah, we just do what Rentra did and just scream the opening.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, last couple. Get your questions, everybody. Last couple questions. Last call. Closing time. Put your fucking questions in the
ringing
fucking
a bell,
chat. God, I'm gonna have to show you that song, brother. I know who I want to take me home. Copyright.
I'll admit I'm not really a fan of English music, but I can do it.
Weeb.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
such a fucking
crazy.
Blanket statement, brother. There's so many songs.
Yeah, I know, but like even when you were doing that little cover of this thing, the piece, I was like, I could feel myself. I guess, but I could feel like an instinctive kind of like rejection of Western music.
Art shout outs. Thank you, Binary, for reminding me.
Ooh, yep.
So Binary did a competition, a fan girlfriend competition in the Discord.
Yeah, I did see that.
And we got this girl. And I'm gonna have to find. I think I click on it and it brings me to their lore. But first, we'll appreciate their art. This one I know is a yandere. I skimmed this one. My understanding of this girl's lore, and then I'll click it and skim it real quick. Trust me, you don't want me to read live on stream. It's a nightmare.
Let me do that.
Yeah. One of the things I like about the art here, and it's the lovely Evelyn as always. I really like how red her fingers are. It makes me wonder, like, what is she doing with those fingers, girl?
Yeah.
Me when I masturbate on my period.
Yeah, I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, how do I translate that into something a little more?
You just say it like I do.
Yeah.
And that's why we won't be monetized. But my understanding of the brief reading I did of this one is that she is our classic yandere trope, but with an interesting twist, right? So she considers herself to be a childhood friend of Rentaro. Despite the fact that they're not, she's just been following him her whole life.
It's crazy.
Yep.
I love the idea of I consider myself to be your childhood friend. It's a one-sided conception on my part, but I'm sticking to it.
All those pictures in her pockets are pictures she's taken of him. But my favorite part of this girl, and correct me if I'm getting anything wrong, Binary, because I'm skimming here from my previous skim. She considers his other girlfriends extensions of him, so also loves them.
Wow.
Now that is a really cool twist. Because normally, of course,
big brain shit.
Yes, it is. And like I don't know if he went this far, but I was talking to Evelyn a bit about this character, and And the way that I kind of worded it was like Rentero's soul is so like there's so much of Rentero he cannot be contained in one body. Like she probably loves Rentero so much that she views these other girls as like extensions of him.
Like we get to see like this girl's vision segment where they're just like Rentaro but in like the girl's outfit. Like,
that's a really interesting idea and a fantastic way to make it work in the 100 Girlfriends universe.
And it's also a way to, give Usa-chan some like way to differentiate yourself. Because she'd be like, you're doing it the wrong way. You need to do it like the way I did it, which is to sneak into the family one day and just pretend I was there all along. Like you just like stolen valor of like.
Usa's like, this behavior. Is weird even for me. You guys thought I was weird. This
she gets
to
become the straight man for once.
Wilkins Coffee, can I watch a movie with Red and Allie after the stream too?
I very audacious.
I love that. Wilkins Coffee. If I'd let anyone, it'd be you, brother.
Come to the stream. We're gonna watch in the in the Discord. Channel,
I'll say this though:
channels.
If you haven't, please join the Discord. It's linked at the top of our channel on our channel main page. Join the Discord. I will definitely hop in and talk if you haven't already joined the Discord. You got to read on her perfectly correct. I love it, honestly, by now. It's a really, really cool idea. Now, I don't know anything about this other one, so I'm going to have to click on this other one.
That one looks really interesting.
Love her art.
This is character design. Yeah, just immediately got
me. So this is Zarkon's art, and this is the guy that I'm getting to do our streaming soon screen as well, by the way. Ooh. Yeah. Love his art. Very, very, very...
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. It
should be caught up now. Yeah.
It's very, very beautiful.
Very what's the word I was gonna say? Zarkon's art, by the way, I just want to like shout him out. Super, super reasonably priced. It's actually like unreal. It's one of the reasons I keep coming back to him. I mean, like,
Zarkon, are you doing that thing where you underprice your art?
But as long as you do, I'm gonna keep commissioning you. No, I'll commission you. I would pay probably double what you charge for your art, Zarkon, and I'm only telling you that because I love you.
Now what is now?
I don't know what her lore is. Let's click it.
Because I get maybe it's because I'm thirsting for some older women, but my mind is kind of like imagining like a very like basically a femcel, an older woman who's just given up on love.
That would be epic. Can I read?
Especially that where she's biting her thumbs, giving that impression. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm craving a femcell too. A somewhat imposing girl who is obsessed with the occult and speaks an extremely foreboding language. The joke here being that she's actually completely competent at contacting spirits, but somehow always misinterprets what they tell her, even though they're very direct. Backstory, as her family name implies, her parents were actually pretty terrible people, and she was instead raised by her aunt and uncle, both of whom realized how powerful of a spirit medium she could be. So she purposely misinformed her how to read spirits. Oh, that's cool. They were like, we have to nerf her. This is terrifying.
Yeah, classic. Yeah, some classic Rentaro family parent type shit. Like we really saw that recently with Aira and her dad.
Interesting. Wow, they were scared that she'd be like an actual like demon goddess. She's too good at speaking to the dead.
A mob from Mob Psycho. Like her psychic powers would be too much.
We had to make her. Oh wow, that would be like okay. The way this girl is would be like if Ira's dad was like, she's too powerful. I have to give her the fear.
Yeah,
she will take over the world. Let's see. Appearance: she's a second year. Tragically, not an older woman.
One day.
Oh, she's
even the goddamn Fanojo characters can't even be older women.
It genuinely is just because people don't know. They don't know that they can have more. They don't know that they can ask for more. They've just been so whipped. Say what?
They don't even know what older women are. They think they're mythical creatures, you know.
I've never heard of such a thing. You've got the not related to 100 Kanjo, but are either of you Power Ranger or Super Sentai fans?
I mean, I used to watch them every morning, getting dressed as an elementary schooler. So I mean, I'm aware of the storylines obliquely because I never saw the beginnings of them. I always saw like the ending of them when I woke up in the morning. But, yeah.
Desmond says Rayos into gilf. Motherfucker's asking for like a 33-year-old woman.
I mean, some 30-year-old women, yeah, if they really fucked up, yeah, they are gilfs. But yeah, that's not really how I would describe
Meth addict GF win.
Yeah, this is like Kusari. This is what you could be if you don't watch it.
She's like, I just want to try it once. Well, by the way, we saw how Kusari reacted to the fucking meth yakisoba, so she definitely, she has an addictive personality, clearly.
Yes.
Wilkins Coffee, I do believe I asked you if you had joined the Discord, and I don't see an answer yet.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd like one. Anyway, I'm not seeing any more chats, so I think we'll probably wrap this up here. Y'all have a minute to put final questions, final call on questions while I check the rankings here. Thank you, Perfect Being. Thank you, Puzzlehead. Thank you, Christopher Meyer Bacon. It doesn't show me his whole name, tragically, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Thank you, Gloomy605. Thank you, Wilkins Coffee. Thank you, Teasday, Durofriend. Thank you, Lord Overspace, Mikolos55, Desmond Malone 438. Thank you, Binary Amp. Thank you, Ragnus10, AV, Mon V Ava. Thank you, Tiller Nunez. Thank you, Kirby Guy. Thank you, Rayos, as always. Thank you, Claude Sire, which is a great name. Tuxedo Ray, Jace, J Sun 3788, which is Jay in the Discord. Love that guy. Love that girl. It depends on how they're feeling that day. Thank you, Mella, Ludovic. We're getting to the bottom here, but thank you, Brandon, Rich, Carrie, Hexabyte, Moonlight was here for a bit, Rudolph was here for a bit, Fishy Steel, Leo, me, King Lao, Crinsman Cloud, Snakier Sniper. I'm really bad at reading out loud, guys. Likeable Imp is a cute name, and Funky. Ooh. Thank you all for being here.
You did miss at least 2 people. Did you say King Leo 2964?
Where? Oh, you know what? I did miss. That's why you're here, brother. Thank you.
And you also, there was a Michael Buono 4007.
Well, thank you. Thank you for doing it.
Unfortunately, I don't think I saw any of these guys' comments, but we can always go back.
They must have had at least one comment. Yeah. They're on the All right, what do we got? Fuck, it's age restricted. Oh, what are you? Don't even tell me you're under 18, brother.
That'd be crazy. Motherfuckers out here
repping Wilkins Coffee.
Yeah, from like the 60s. He's really like the like millennial, or no, the Gen Zers. You're like, I was what's the saying? Like I was born in the wrong generation.
I love all these people. That's crazy. We have so many people that like are here and big fans, but like aren't in our Discord. I didn't realize there was like that actually makes me really happy that there's like I guess
got some reach.
I assumed most of our fans were in the Discord. Yeah, so we guys, when you get into that Discord, you're gonna understand immediately why it has to be 18 plus. Yes. That was like a whole arc where we were like, we need to make this 18 plus.
If you want the Squeaky Hut Junior one, there's the main 100 Kinojo thing where it's like it's much more family friendly. Yeah,
it's a very cool. Sex positive. There's a lot of flirting. There's an NSFW section with a lot of, obviously most of it's art, but there is even members that send like nudes. There's like a no face rule, obviously though, to make sure no one gets doxxed or whatever. Not doxxed. What's doxxed but for your person appearance?
Yeah. That's basically doxxed.
Yeah, the Wordle is crazy. The Wordle battles in there. No, it's a bit of everything.
It's like a really shonen battle style shenanigans.
It's a really good community. Like I said, it's super pro horny, but also like horny in a wholesome way. The thing I like to push. We even have an emoji that says "goon" ethically, because that's kind of like the lesson of the community, right? Like you should goon. Gooning is good. Gooning is godly. Gooning is holy, but only if you goon correctly. So, which is like...
Well, I mean, correctly might not... I'm not sure I would...
correctly being the correct way to goon is with respect.
Yeah. I mean, it just pinged my conservative talking point.
Yeah, sorry. What I meant to say was like, gooning incorrectly is people that are like, I don't know, like, weird about it, right? Like fucking...
They're unconsensually voyeurizing on people,
Don't be an incel.
The sort. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Volcel or just have sex, either or.
Simply have sex. No, it's a really cool server. I hope that you do take the trek over to a website and actually join. It's a very fun server. There's a lot of things going on.
We are part in terms of coffee,
Yeah, apparently, so Wilkins Coffee is apparently just slightly over 18, so that's crazy.
Wow. The commercial really has, taken on a life of its own.
Wilkins Coffee, when you join the Discord, I'm gonna need you to give me your backstory. I want to know how you came to be Wilkins Coffee 7166.
Like, it turns out I am the grandson of the Wilkins.
That'd be really crazy. That would be like a story I would tell to my parents. I'd be like, you want to know who one of my YouTube fans is? The Wilkins Coffee guys spawn.
Yeah, his coffee grounds or whatever.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, it seems like we've reached the natural conclusion. The comments are running dry. Whatever the next comment is, I will respond to it and read it no matter what. So it's a race.
Okay, that's a terrifying thing to put out there. But yeah.
Slap it out there, guys, and that'll be the last thing I read. So get it out there. Well, I guess a lot will come at once. I'll try to. One last push. I'm not ending until I get one more comment. I love you too, perfect being.
Very sweet.
Imagine next GF being a rock.
He always has the most interesting comments. This Wilkins Coffee guy.
Wilkins Coffee. I don't know you enough to make you a mod, but I want to. See, because YouTube
one more stream.
Yeah. I need to see you in the Discord first. Get to know you better. YouTube chat.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's the in. That's the hook.
Yep. YouTube chat mod is different from Discord mod. Discord mod is I need to trust you with my life. YouTube chat mod is like I like the cut of your jib, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the strongest GF? Ira. Next question.
Okay, the strongest consistent, probably Aira, probably Yamame, but when
Igu's
Karine gets her, when Karine gets her tsundere thing triggered, and then he presumably has no upper limit to how powerful she can become.
Ooh.
But yes, that's very situational.
And then Binary's gonna get the Rana versus Momoji word breakdown once the video transcript generates. Thank you so much, Binary.
Just thank you. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, I guess it depends on how good you are at sifting through information. But in my mind,
he's probably gonna have a script for it, right? Surely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'm just gonna really quickly bump the numbers. I love Rana. Rana's great. Rana.
Yes.
And
Rana,
with that,
sounds like Rana.
Bet chapters for Rana Kiss. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna say more what I hope than what I bet. But I'll make it my bet because I committed. End of the volume. End of her volume. So 9 was that 9 chapters?
I am going to be the mercenary guy who's just going for the most logical conclusion. Probably next chapter. Probably meet the girlfriends thing. We'll see between us. The one who has hope and the one who is steeped in despair. Who will win?
Well, Nakamura once again teach me to not hope for things. But yeah, at the end of the day, Rana was great. Genuinely, this was an interesting one for me. In summary, because there are some girls like Kogoe where it's instant love, genuinely page 1. I don't even need to see your gimmick. I love you. There are some like GI where I'm like, There are some like Eru where I hate her initially, and then 10 chapters later, she's like upper B tier for me. And then there are some like Rana where I was like, huh. And then by the end, I'm like, that's a solid GF. That's a solid B tier. I don't have as many peaks and valleys, but similar things here, I guess. And like Rayo said, I think it is really interesting. She's so much more understated for what I expected vulgar girl to be, or a girl that breaking moral.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just imagining Nakamura putting that little line on the preview and just laughing and stuff like, they're gonna think I'm doing something fucking crazy, but they don't even know.
Apparently, those lines are usually the editors. Like those preview lines, but I'm sure Nakamura has. I'm sure he talks to them about it. Yeah.
So it's more like probably the editor was also thinking like, what the fuck does he have in mind? Oh my god. Nakamura's just like sitting there with his hands like folding from the face, like.
I already had my question, but you didn't say it, so I'm out of question now. Wait, Desmond.
Well, buddy, if you had been
retype it right now, and I'll answer.
Yeah, if you've been listening to stream, you would have heard us say that we, despite the fact that we normally don't want people, spamming their questions in the ass.
It's just
because
actually
of this
impossible.
We're letting you do that.
Yeah, for us to, if we went through and read literally every comment, as much as I wish I could. But yeah, retype it right now. I'll sit and wait for you, friend. Wilkins Coffee. Oh, we're getting hearts. We're getting hearts for that. Yeah, 100. Okay, that was me.
Nice.
Imagine friend A and Hikari bonding over the fact that their moms are weird. He's really into this friend A stuff. And embarrassing them by dating the same guy that's similar to their own age. Yeah, that would be a fun bond. Okay, when can Rentaro hang out in the middle school part of the school? When? Well, probably maybe like the situation like Rayo said, where they pick him to like be kind of like a substitute teacher or like a teacher helper from, you know, like this does happen where it's like, oh, high schoolers come and help the middle schoolers do this, you know. Desmond, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Brother, you try streaming with a bunch of comments and sit there and fucking like read every single thing. It would be very boring if we were just like this answer. We have to.
If it bothers
zing.
you too much, and you can always comment it down below.
Yeah, and like I don't know,
we'll be able to see that pretty easily.
Yeah. And by the way, like that was me saying like, just keep saying it until we see it. It doesn't bother me. Don't be upset when people get like weirdly upset about it. It's such a strange thing. It's like, brother, I have watched streams before where you're lucky if someone. I
mean, if you're on one of those streams that have like 10,000 people on there, good fucking luck being even noticed, even passing before the retina of your streamer, your beloved streamer.
I appreciate you, Desmond, and I know you comment a lot on the videos, and I always try to heart at least half of them. You know what I mean? So I hope that you appreciate.
Yeah, I like them all. So I mean, I don't always have something to say, but I do see them.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, but that was a little. It was the third time I got stank off of that, and I didn't appreciate that. All right, let's see. I may just learn to draw, bring MILF A into the world. Fuck yeah, Wilkins Coffee. If you draw MILF A. We'll put it in fucking art shoutouts, brother. Hell, I will learn to write. Fuck yeah, I'll read your fic. It's not statistically possible to have both the yap and catch every comment. Literally, like genuinely. Anyway, sorry, Desmond. I know I said shut the fuck up, but I do that to Reyes too. Like that's just like a buddy thing. I don't want you to think I'm actually mad at you. We're good. Just so you know. All right.
It's that classic friend aggression.
Here we go. Perfect. I don't want to say it too much, so I don't want to say it enough to annoy you. What does statistically possibly even mean here? Desmond, yeah, like obviously there's a balance there, right? Like don't spam, but I would say like if we're streaming in the future and you put out a question in the Q&A section and it's been maybe 5 minutes and like that's kind of why I brought the chat up on screen here. Like if it's moved past the visible part of the chat and it's been a couple minutes, feel free to send it again. That won't bother me at all. As long as you're waiting like a couple minutes in between.
And let there be some variety in the chat wall.
Indeed.
You know, don't want to be just. I mean, it's fine in the pre-stream chat to have one person, Perfect Being 3976, just commenting. That's just hyping up it's giving artificial attention to the stream. But during the stream, we kind of want some varied. Commenters.
I'd say repeating your question after it's been 3-4 minutes, that's totally fine. Wilkins Coffee, thank you for being here. We're basically ending the stream now anyway. Lord Over Space, highlight of the month, thank you. I'm hoping that means our stream.
Thank you
so much. That's an honor. We're gonna head out, I think. Stayed up for 2 a.m. for this. Thank you so much, Lord Over Space. That means a lot to me. I hope
thank you for sacrificing for us like that.
Yeah, join the Discord.
On a Sunday?
No, seriously, thank you so much.
Be unemployed and not in school.
Yeah, on a Sunday, which is your day, as you are the Lord Over Space. So please join the Discord if you haven't learned Over Space. I'd love to chat with you.
Perfect answer. No. The schizophrenic rambling is great because it's great in the pre-chat stream part of the stream because it creates this in the minds of people who show up. To the stream, to the pre-chat stream, they look say, "Oh, what the hell is all this?"
There's so much hype
activity
building for the stream. No, we love it. Genuinely, Perfect Being, no issue. Oh wait, these are two different people. Desmond and Perfect Being, give me all of the schizophrenic. I want all of it. All right, see you later, Desmond. We're gonna head out. Love you all. Final thoughts from you, Reyes, before I click end stream.
If you're not a vulgar chatter, comment down below how not vulgar you are.
To prove how
last minute engagement bait.
I forgot about doing that. Yeah, to prove how not vulgar you are. Well, hold on. Oh, I got it. It's really kind of loose of you and a little yikesy to be commenting on a streamer that you're not subscribed to. Commenting before subscriptions. That's like you go to hell for that.
Lack of of content monogamy, and that's kind of fucked up.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
See ya.
Bing, bing, bing.
No, that was honestly really great. Like,
Aw.
I mean, like, as